Okay, is this gonna work now? This might work now. So stream health is excellent. Now I just have to hope you'll come back. Hey, come on back, guys. Come on back. I think this one should work better. This should work better. Possibly. Maybe. Once you're in here, let me know if this is working or not. If there's any improvement at all, or if it's still the same shit. Because if it's still the same shit, then it's not the internet, it's more like OBS that's the problem, and I'm just not going to be able to do the thing I want to do, and I'm going to have to make a proper video about it. And we'll just do like a premiere instead. I just really wanted to do this as a fucking live stream because it would have been more fun and easy, but whatever. Okay, audio and visuals are working now, are they? Okay, now we just need people to come back because there's still only you. I don't know. Like my thing just fucked up and just like booted me the fuck out there. Just yeeted me. Yeah, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Like you need a good computer, I suppose, or a good laptop and stable internet to be a proper streamer, I suppose, as a job, because this is a lot more stress than it is fun. I don't mind doing this chatting straight to the webcam. That was fine because that just worked, but this is not working at all for shit. Can you tell the Discord? Just copy the link and paste it into the Discord. Too pissed off now. Yeah, it says stream health is excellent now. That's hilarious. Oh, I just nuked my own fucking stream, and now the stream health is excellent. Oh no, back to good, back to going down to shit. Yeah, of course, what a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, fucking, of course. Just, is there any way to get rid of this fucking, like, it's playing my own stream back to me as well, and it's just like, fuck off, dude. I need you there, playing back to me. Yeah, play game move, bro. My ineptitude at streaming. I've been subbed forever, like your channel. Wasn't showing up in my recommendations until now. Yeah, that happens. That's pretty mad. Welcome back, I suppose. Fucking hell. Oh. Hay fever. Could you just fuck off, please? Didn't sneeze all day. Haven't sneezed all day. And then for the last hour, just sneezing non-stop. Don't fucking understand. Don't know what fucking changed. This is so fucking annoying. Told the Discord. Cool. Nice one. This is, yeah, I'm so good at this, aren't I? Oh, my nose. Sup, guys? All is well. Thank you. Bless me. Let's turn top chat onto live chat. Now I've got to do all that. Fuck you, YouTube. Why is there a warning now? What, like, stream was excellent when there was 2 people viewing it, and now there's more people viewing it. It's like telling me it's average again. I'm getting so pissed off. I'm just gonna have like one of those epic gamer meltdown rages in a minute, just because my internet is so fucking shit. And I can't figure out why my face isn't. Yeah, my face is in the camera there. Okay, like. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I can do this. I'm handling this. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're fine. We'll be fine. I'll be fine. Hey, I am Mike. Which could be very easily misread as Ian Mike. How is everyone tonight? Is everyone else okay? Is everyone else as stressed out and pissed off as I am now? I hope not. This was meant to be fun. $80 a month for the cheapest setup. I mean, is that American or New Zealand, or what dollar conversion rate is that? I don't know, but we've got no fiber where I live, so we've actually got the fastest internet available, which is theoretically 30 megabytes per second download, but it's realistically like 8. And what else? Yeah, it's like 8 megabytes download, and then it's like half a thingy, 500 thingies, kilobytes, whatever. No, it can't be that slow. Gigabyte must be gigabyte. I don't know. Whatever internet speeds are, it's slow. It's a lot slower than you think it should be. Yeah, and now we're poor. Now my internet is telling me I'm poor. Thanks. Stream status poor, impoverished, poor man stream. Why don't I have super chat though? Hey Debs. Because demonetized my channel like about fuck. It was around the time of the dissociated shit, and then in the process of that, like the original dissociated shit all the way back last year, because I didn't want any of those videos monetized, and I just gained monetization. But I didn't want those specific videos monetized because my principles and whatnot. And so I turned off monetization. And then something just weird and fucky happened. And yeah, I don't know. I've contacted YouTube about it for like 10 times. And yeah, I still got no monetization available in any form yet for some reason. Again, even though I did used to have it. And I turned it off myself. And like nuked my monetization. I don't know what fucking happened, honestly. I've been trying to sort out for months. I still wouldn't monetize half my videos, but I would like it, like, yeah, as you say, things like super chat would be kind of cool. Okay, my internet's gone back to good, apparently. That's good. Yay, now I move. How much am I moving? That's the question. I have no idea. Hopefully I'm not just like a still picture frame. What does OBS say? OBS says you guys are getting 15 frames per second. That's actually the frame rate I used to play PC games at. Like 8 to 15 frames per second was my like standard PC gaming frame rate back in the day. Yeah, I've never had good technology, just dedication. Yeah, we're with Now TV. That's not the deal we get in this area. At all. At all. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ugh, disgusting. I get 8 for my download. No, I wasn't using OBS yesterday. I was just doing a YouTube's like native webcam chat basically, but that means I can't show you guys what's on my screen. I can't screen share that way, which means I can't show you guys the stuff I want to show you. So it means either we can have bad quality and no proof of what I'm talking about, or we can have really bad quality but evidence. No, the north of England is way better for internet. Yeah, way better. Way better. Way better. Almost a silent movie, but it's working great. And you should open a donate thingy on Twitch. Leave on your bio there. I don't know how these things work. I really need like a social media manager. Doodly, tomorrow we're gonna have you do some work like setting up my social medias. How about that? There we go. Get some work for you. Make you earn your fucking pay. Whatever. Not sure what I pay you in. But yeah. So are we going to stick with this quality? I need to see at least 5 thumbs up in the chat, and we will gun ahead. Uh-oh, what we were discussing. What were we discussing? Oh, my segment, that's pretty good. What we are discussing is something, and I will be telling you soon, but I need to see at least 5 thumbs up in the chat for me to start the proceedings, which could be hard with now only 5 concurrent viewers. We'll wait till the stream gets to we'll wait till the stream gets to 5 likes. God, my streams are popular. They would do better if I advertised them. They do better when I advertise them. I am such a pleb. Yeah. Yeah. Why do any of you like me? I do not know. You should like YouTubers that are organised and able to do the job they have set themselves. I am a useless twat. Everyone's replies are slow, I feel. I mean, you can see them on the screen. Like we're in this weird like time bubble when we're live streaming. I feel all of us together, sort of like the hyperbolic time chamber in Dragon Ball Z. Time doesn't flow quite correctly in or out of it, and it's very mysterious as to what could occur. Alright, we're going off coffee, yep. Coffee's still warm. Hi, Miss Pangea. Grandads Lounge. Subspace. What's subspace? I don't understand. I was kicked off the internet right when I was saying it was good. Something about your content and internet presence that draws me. So you don't seem to have any pretense or motives. You just are. It's refreshing. Why do people like me? Oh, thank you. I don't have. It's something I've often thought is like if I put more direction into my content and channel, I'd probably do much better. But that just wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be the chaos that I am. And when I started this, it was pure catharsis, and I was doing that poop news thing. But even then, I knew that wasn't going to be all my channel was. I knew it was going to be other stuff as well. So I've always just tried to have it as like a weird insight into me and the things that intrigue me or annoy me. And I try to have a good amount of actually happy content on my channel too, as well as all the miserable stuff, just to let you know. And actually, I'd say, to be honest, you lot are probably the guys that do watch most of my happy content from what I've seen in the comments. So thank you for that. It's nice that, yeah, it's just cool. It's just cool. You guys are cool. Good shit. I haven't watched today's video yet, but you will. Good. Do it. Subspace. So not the time bubble. Maybe I was the wrong time there. No, I get you. And Scott Pilgrim. I've got the subspace. I'm just looking for something. Sorry. 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. I'm not cool. God. It's so weird. You guys don't get it. Everyone that you think is cool on YouTube is the person that was bullied and had the shit kicked out of them at school every single day. We're not cool. We're damaged. Don't think I need to blow bubbles anymore. I think I'm all good now. I think I'm ready. Here for the vibe and colours. Nice. Don't you fucking dare kick the shit out of anyone that tries to bully me, mate. Okay. I feel like, I mean, that's the sort of person I've always been attracted to too, and it's definitely not a good thing. You should feel attacked. Oh, you calling me chicken? I'm fine, I'm cool. Go fuck yourself. I ain't chicken. I'm fucking cool. Call me chicken. Fucking dickheads. Stop it. You're chipping away at years of insecurities and damaged esteem. I'll become a person with real confidence who doesn't have to fake it if you keep acting this way. How dare you? Don't. Don't help me become even more of a real person. I don't like it. Life was easier when I was shallow and fake. Righty. Let's do it, shall we? Shall we do it? Shall we fucking do it, guys? Shall we fucking do it? Let's fucking do it. You ready for this? Hope you're all ready for this. Good evening, good morning, and good day. Thank you so much for once again choosing to spend a little bit of your time with me. In the news today, I take us on a live journey of taking someone I find suspicious to content court. So let's do it, guys. You shall be the jury and the judge. I am the prosecution and the defense. Like, I mean, we're all defense and we're all prosecution in this, and we're all judge and we're all jury. We're like Judge Dredd. We're fucking Judge Dredd, guys. Stop inflicting positivity on me. Stop it. Can't handle it. Right. And also now you guys get to see, like, this is going to be like a weird life experience for you all now. Now you get to see just how many like awkward pauses there are between all the segments and the things I do, and how much I actually struggle making content. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go, girls. Do it. Boom! Scene transition. Fuck. So your brains just explode. They better have done. Cool. So, we are looking at a YouTuber and a individual by the name of Calion Smith. Okay? Pardon me. And I'm sure some of you recognize this individual already. If any of you are Twitter followers of mine, or on Twitter, active in Twitter, if any of you follow Syscourse or anything along those lines, I'm sure you've seen Calion, or if you follow Jess, or if you follow any of those, then I'm sure you've seen Calion. Okay? Have we all seen Calion Smith? Like, I know in my current Twitter sphere, I've seen this person's shit tweeted and retweeted like every single day without fail. Yeah, just without fail. And it's not that, like, I follow, as I say, I follow Multiplicity and me and stuff on Twitter, and I know she's retweeted a few of the things he said and posted and stuff. So yeah, I noticed them very rapidly blowing up on the Twitter sphere. Very, very rapidly. Yeah, I mean, they've maybe got 1,000 followers on Twitter. They're not, like, huge. They've just been lurking for quite a while, and then recently making quite a large push to be seen. Now, I was always fearful that at some point after Dissociated finally nuked herself, that somebody would attempt to fill that very obvious power gap left behind. One of the things that, for me, has personally helped me gain a huge amount of respect for people like Jess and Bobo is that they very purposefully did not fill that power gap. It would have been so easy for them, so fucking easy for them with the following that they had to just go, you know, fuck it up, we'll just do the same as what Chloe's been doing, you know, that money looks good or whatever, and just take over. But they didn't. Like, in fact, they've both steadily sort of been distancing themselves, if anything, from the DID community at large. But I knew at some point somebody would try. And then I noticed this person being shared and retweeted and reshared all the time. And all their stuff was just fluffy, to say the least. Just like the most generic, feel good, basic, like meme-spirational, feel good, quote porn sort of shit. But I thought, okay, you know, whatever. Like, that can't do any harm, can it? Except then I noticed their name on Twitter, which is, this person's called Calion Smith, but their name on Twitter is Calionconsulting. And they have a website called Calionconsulting.com, where they advertise themselves as being a mental health consultant and a mental health expert and advocate. And that raised some red flags for me. I mean, in America, the word consultant sadly isn't a protected term, but here in the UK, a consultant is a doctor, if not higher, generally higher. Generally, like somebody who runs a ward, you know, a doctor with huge amounts of experience, and always in the medical field. I mean, you can be a building consultant or engineering consultant, but it's very clear what you are. The second you say you're something like a mental health consultant, and there is a term similar to that in the UK that is a protected term. The second you're using terminology like that, like you're treading a very, very fine line. Hello, bye. Thank you. But yeah, you know, there's nothing illegal there per se. So whatever. But then there was recently this, how do I call it, some drama on Twitter. I mean, this isn't the most interesting stuff, guys. It's just a bit of background. All about, like, fusion and final fusion and like, it just seemed very targeted at Multiplicity and me, at Jess. I didn't really see where it was coming from. People just hating her for trying to get well, which was, you know, odd. Like, you know, why would anyone attack somebody for their mental health recovery, for their journey in getting better? But yeah, they were getting a weird amount of hate and lashing out at them. It was very strange, very strange. I noticed basically the only other person talking about it or advertising this subject of fusion and this idea was this person, Calion Smith, who is a person who says, I'm saying Google isn't a PhD, is a person who, up until 6 months ago, 7 months ago, this person had 7 or 8 alters. They had full-blown DID, experiencing dissociative episodes and switching every day based upon their claims, and now has fully fused. But I mean, months ago. Like, at some point in the last 6 months, this person has gone from having full-blown DID to being fully fused, which is, you know, certainly not impossible, but improbable, maybe. Doesn't seem accurate. Whatever. That's what got me to finally click on their fucking YouTube page. Click on their link. Have a look at their YouTube page. I watched one video of theirs talking about BPD, where they actually gave really thorough, practical, like nothing groundbreaking on you, but like clearly understood what they were talking about on that subject, where they gave good advice and knowledge about BPD. Yeah. But yeah. Sorry, my brain just went blank. So I've got to stop. I've got to stop reading comments as I'm talking, because then I start reading your comment and I completely forget what I was just saying, which is really fucking annoying. And then you guys, there's too much of a lag for you guys to be able to tell me what I was saying and for me to remember it. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. Right. So yeah, they're fully fused. Yep. In 6 months, in just 6 months, from full blown DID every day, switching every day, to fully fused in 6 months. Functional multiplicity is yeah, that's a term that's been around for a while. And yeah, so that's it. So yeah, they made a good video about BPD and we watched that, and that was fine. Thank you, Devs. Then I thought, right, let's just see how many other videos are on your channel, and there weren't loads. Not masses. They've been uploading quite a few recently, and they were uploading quite a few about DID a little while ago. So, I mean, we'll just show you first. Really, I should have read you that description that's right there, and it'll disappear. I know the second I start reading it. But it's still not disappeared. Yeah, funny. So, just 3 days ago, how did we decide final fusion was the right path? How DID affects gender? This video they were complaining about on Twitter, saying that it was getting hated on by people, has received a massive amount of hate or something, and people go like it, and a whole day later they'd gained no new likes on it. But yeah, so for a few months they've been hardcore pushing out this like educational stuff. I thrive despite the suicidal feelings I have. Always final fusion made life better. First time dissociating since fusion. Release money shame after abuse to cultivate more joy. They do all this like sort of alt-right business bro, Jordan Peterson, money joy talk, and it's very yeah, it's very shallow. Yeah, and then you'll see there's a big gap 7 months ago, 2 years ago, where everything was, yeah, as I say, like this generic self-help shit, just the most basic self-help shit you've ever seen being delivered on by one of the least charismatic people I've ever seen on earth. Whatever. The thing that really just gave away the grift to me, like that's everything they've been doing is like the same sort of videos forever, just generic self-help stuff. How old is this person? 19? No. No. Oh gosh, guys, stick around. This is gonna be so fun for you. If you think they're 19. And that's part of the grift, to be honest. Like, as you can see, 4 quick ways to lower stress at work. Like, it's all this. They've done so much writing on, you know, oh, if you're depressed and stressed at work, don't blame your boss. You just, you know, need to go for walks and do things like it's just the most generic patronizing mindfulness shit ever. Like, they were clearly just like reading a chapter from a book and making a grifty video on it at a time. Like, it's literally because of grifty videos like this that I have that one video on my channel that I actually re-uploaded today called 7 ADHD Myths. I have one video where I jokingly have that as the title, and then it's a really good essay that was written by Holly where she talks about ADHD medication for a while. Like, a little bit different. Yeah, guys, if you're depressed, you know, and if you're feeling stressed at work, just like splash some water in your face, behind your ears, breathe deeply, go for a walk from your desk, maybe get yourself a coffee. You know, don't think about the fact that you have like 4 different middle managers breathing down your neck, all with different deadlines, all screaming at you. Or you've got 20 emails unread that you need to get through to by the end of the day. You know, don't think about any of that stuff. Oh, it's gone. Guys, it's gone. The video I'm trying to find you is gone. Fuck shit. Oh, I shouldn't have let them know that I was aware of them on Twitter. Fuck. No. Okay, luckily, I've already downloaded it. So we'll do that in a bit. I'll show you this video. Basically, it's this video from when he was much younger, just like trying to get on like this business thing. It's just their whole life they've been trying to do these business grifts. Okay, their whole life doing business grifts. Whatever. Yeah, it's not the most evil, lazy thing in the world. I mean, they may have never ever had a job in their life. Not even stacked shelves or fucking poured a pint, but whatever. They have run like 50 failed businesses online. I'm not judging. So, hi, I'm Calion, and trigger warnings, guys, because this guy talks about stuff in a way that I personally, even, like, I don't believe in, particularly in trigger warnings, as you fucking know, but the way this person talks about these subjects triggers me. So you should have a trigger warning too for discussions of child sex trafficking and abuse and shit, discussed in just the most sort of jovial, light, joking manner ever. And that's coming from me. And like, they have a video where this is basically the script for the video. And again, I'm going to do a proper video on them. I'm just going to have to and just use these clips because it will kill you guys. Hi, I'm Calion. I'm a trafficking and child abuse survivor turned dissociative identity disorder educator. Someone with lived experience and a bunch of self-studied research. Like, is this a meme? This is a joke, right? I deeply enjoy sharing information about this stigmatized condition. This has to... I work with organizations and professionals providing trainings to help them properly care for clients with DID. A new video is released every other Friday at 12 p.m. EST. My personal journey includes both functional multiplicity, collaboration, our first system treatment goal, and then final fusion, unexpected but now welcome treatment goal. Yeah, it's very lucky that they suddenly managed to achieve final fusion the second Jess started talking about it. So you've got their email address, and you can all get it. It's not like hidden or anything. Arien@uncoveryourjoy.com, and I just popped that into Google. Yeah, lived experience, as in, like, you know, because I have bipolar, and I've actually known I've had bipolar for over 10 years now. They've only known they've had DID for 5 years. So based on that, I'm twice the expert they are, and I should be running training consultancy seminars for doctors to teach them about bipolar. On a real note, you should not feel bad for automatically doubting people, because it's not your fault that you automatically doubt people. So just putting in their email address into Google shows you many, and it goes on for pages, many websites that they have owned and run, and still own and still run. The first thing that really interested me was the fact that their name was Arien, not Calion. They only became Calion 6 months ago. But about a year ago, a man by the name of Arien Smith qualified as an actual neurosurgeon. And all search results for Arien Smith the grifter suddenly disappeared from Google. And then they final fused all 7 authors in 6 months into Calion, obviously. And Calion Smith is the only Calion Smith in existence that comes up on Google. Funny. Mad coincidence. Mad coincidence that. Just a mad coincidence that, guys. Right? I have no idea what Salem Saberhagen vibe means, but I mean, like, let's face it, I'm a secret Wiccan king, aren't I? So, like, there are sides to me that you lot just don't know. I reveal it in my videos, but you just don't notice, ever. It's sad, really. It's sad. Like, ain't no one fucking reads the tarot like your boy. I'm not sure it's sad that you guys don't know these things about me, or that I do those things, but whatever. Let's have a look at uncoveryourjoy.com. Oh god, I'm cringing so much inside. Uncover your joy. Move through suffering to freedom, joy, and a life you love. They're really obsessed with the word joy. They offer consults, consults, trauma-informing consults for professionals and orgs, the topics of which are dissociative identity disorder, sex trafficking prevention, and trans care. Hello, I'm Calion, he, him pronouns. I'm a child sex trafficking survivor, discovering how to cultivate freedom, peace, and joy after serious trauma. I've been on this journey for 5 years, and Uncover Your Joy, which was created last year in the summer of 2020, is where I share and teach all I've learned so far, inviting you along this journey with me. I'll help you reduce the pain you hold while helping you discover greater joy and peace through my blog. I firmly believe healing journeys are highly unique, and that's why none of my work states this is the only path. Instead, I provide offerings, except... Oh my god, no. I forgot that they said that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, loading that up quickly, loading that up quickly, loading that up quickly, loading that up quickly, give me one more minute. You cannot be fucking serious, dude. This will make sense in a second, guys. You cannot be fucking serious. They definitely didn't know. I know it's very easy to read, isn't it? I mean, I kind of like the colors for other stuff, as you can probably tell. Oh, on some of their websites, they do use Comic Sans. Don't you worry, we'll get there. So this is their current website, Calionconsulting.com. DID resources, training and consulting, evidence and lived experience based. I think we're just going to keep flickering between the two because that might be more entertaining. They're maintaining and running both these right now, don't forget, guys. At least 1% of people live with DID. This means education and training on the condition is essential for all trauma-informed practitioners. Here you can find consulting, training and resources on the condition. This education is meant for all mental health professionals, psychology students, systems and their loved ones. Offerings: understanding and treating DID training, and professional expertise consultations, speaking webinars and events coming soon. Let's see what they're for. Continue your education with this DID training for mental health professionals and students based in ISSTD treatment protocols and supplemented with lived experience. That's encouraging, isn't it? Based in ISSTD treatment protocols. Oh god. Based on the treatment protocols come up with by the likes of Colin Ross. You know, he's paid more than like £20 million in out-of-court settlements for all the women he's abused. People like Remy Aquarone, who openly defends paedophiles in letters written to the High Court. Oh, lovely people, lovely people. Fuck. Working with a client who has DID, have specific questions, this DID consulting can provide expert insight based on evidence and lived experience. Sorry, there was something far more important. Enjoy your bongs, guys. I've been smoking for like 11 years, and I was a lifeguard for several years, and even despite smoking for over 11 years, can hold my breath for like a minute and a half and swim an Olympic pool length in like under 40 seconds and carrying a body and stuff. Like, I don't fucking know. I actually got my lungs x-rayed last year because I was paranoid I had lung cancer, but I don't. I'm all good. This is what I was trying to get to. I firmly believe healing journeys are highly unique. That's why none of my work states this is the only path. The two treatment paths. Evidence-based treatment paths based on the International Society for the Study of Trauma and Dissociation protocols includes how to determine which path is the best option for your client, providing them autonomy in their therapeutic experience with you. So, you know, you haven't got to take one, but you've got to pick one of two. Oh. Anyway, instead I provide offerings, gifts. I provide my generous offerings to the people, my gifts of my knowledge, my lived experience, and the things I've read. You plebs, only I can provide these gifts to you. But you must pay. You must pay for these gifts. You're not actually worthy of my salvation. If you want joy, you fucking plebs, don't you know you just have to find the joy yourself? Gifts and resources to encourage you to explore what could work for you. It's an open framework that you can use to cultivate a life you love after the abuse. To me, personally, healing means a deeper connection to all emotions. A personal and collective journey to true freedom. What if you've like got really, 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 really bad, like emotionally unstable personality disorder or whatever, like, or just like, fuck using those terms, just like, what if you just struggle with your emotions because of shit like trauma and abuse and stuff, and like, maybe your emotions are too strong, maybe you like need to like break that connection to your sadness, I don't know. A personal and collective journey to true freedom. Facing inner shame and guiding it to leave. Cultivating small moments of joy. Getting clear on your dreams for your life in the world, because yeah, that's the other thing that they talk about all the time. It's like, it's just about getting those small moments of joy in life. You know, it doesn't matter if you're poor, you know, it doesn't matter if, you know, your job's hard. You just got to focus on the joy in life, guys. Like, what if you're literally starving? What if you're literally impoverished? What if you cannot find those moments of joy because your mental illness causes you want to die every minute of every day without pills in your fucking brain? I hate pricks like this. Getting clear on your dreams for your life in the world. I'm certain this will shift over time as I continue my own evolution, and as long as you stick around, like by following me on Instagram, you'll be by my side through those changes too. And they have changed, but they keep everything up and keep maintaining all the old stuff too, which is so what exactly do they do? Although they no longer offer peer-to-peer support to other survivors, they do, except they do that all the time, or say they do on Twitter all the time. I guide from what I know, and fortunately I've been able to help hundreds of individuals. Oh man. On their LinkedIn they say something about like having helped 30,000 individuals. We'll get there. I'm not saying that they're saying they've helped over 30,000 individuals, but they may say somewhere that they've helped over 30,000 individuals in an older website. Like, they lie less as time goes by, but the amount they've lied throughout history, oh my god, it's amazing. I currently consult with individuals and organisations on DID, trans healthcare and sex trafficking prevention and recovery. The shift in my work allows me to help more survivors by educating the professionals who have the means to work with them directly. I'm also passionate about ending sex trafficking and oppression. Like, good, aren't we all? My own painful past sparked my work to prevent trafficking and help other abuse survivors heal too. As a result, I'm dedicated to anti-oppression efforts and uplifting those in marginalised communities. Like, awesome. The problem is, I fear this is all just used as a defense to protect them from doubt, like the same way, you know, Chloe faked the suicide attempt to prevent people from casting skepticism. It's that same vibe for me, but I'm not saying that for sure, which is why you guys are here to be jury and say, Grandad, are you being a prick? And if I'm just being a fucking prick by the end of this, then you can tell me and I will apologise. It is down to that, because sometimes I'm a fucking twat, you know. I know it. I get like caught up on my own moral crusade and I don't realise that I'm wrong. Lastly, I'm an artist and musician too. You can learn more about these side projects on my About page. And they're free resources, just like with Chloe, Instagram, their blog, their YouTube. Oh. Like, we're seeing the similarities so far, right? Right? I'm not being crazy, right? Let's have a read of what you've been saying. Oh, that 1%, the 1 to 3%, yep. Yeah, if you have PTSD, you're a PTSD expert. Even if, you know, it still causes you crippling problems all the time, you're an expert. Profit motive ruins everything. Yeah, holy crap, I can't walk 33 steps to my front door after smoking a joint. Never mind. Joints fuck me up way worse than bongs. I have very small bongs. My health teacher drilled into my head that drugs are illegal, and if I get a whiff of cigarette smoke, I'll die. Good. Good advice. Solid advice. our health. We had a cop come to our school when I was a little kid, like come like once a term to terrify us, and they taught us that MDMA boils your brain. That kids would they didn't say MDMA, that they taught us that ecstasy. People were taking ecstasy at nightclubs and then drinking too much water, which was causing their brains to boil. So, because they were drinking too much water when they took ecstasy. Never mind the rat poison. Wait, I have to guide my inner shame to leave. That's new. I have to pay for an online therapy service. The more I want to talk to a stranger to emotionally dump on. I back right out because I'm poor. Focus on the good side, as if we can always see that during depression episodes. Hundreds of individuals on one person with the ID. Oh, savage. Yeah, seeing people like this is infuriating. It's the most unhelpful advice that they're asking you to pay for. It's just like this person watched some Jordan Peterson, listened to some Ben Shapiro, read some self-help, read that really old book, the first like great self-help book thing, and they're doing that. The spin on it being they have the ID. Nothing makes me happy when I feel that way except sleeping and baked chips. This guy's medical credentials will get there. Now, I'm not going to say anything about how fake they look appearance-wise, and you will notice I always call this person a he. They are transgender, but like they're a dude. They've been like a guy for forever now, as far as I know. That's separate to all this. Genuinely, weed does help PTSD and ADHD as well. Even if they had issues, fuck them for believing that they can understand without professional training. Everyone else does certain issues. Yep. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty sus already, and we're on like 2 of like 50 fucking websites. Wait. Whoa, what the heck? Squant. Oh no. That link I clicked isn't available. I see. That happens a lot with their links, I'm not gonna lie. So back to Calionconsulting.com. Okay, we were on uncoveryourjoy.com, uncoveryourjoy 2020, Calion Consulting, brand spanking new. This is the one they're pushing now, remember? Okay. All written in the third person, like all sane people do. Grandad's Lounge is a expert and educator and on the topic of calling bullshitters out on their fucking bullshit. Calion is an expert and educator on the topic of dissociative identity disorder, a chronic mental health condition caused by severe childhood trauma. Did he copy and paste this from dissociated.com? He believes this is essential for all mental health practitioners to know about, especially those working with childhood trauma survivors. Also, their English and like their grammar and stuff is really poor all the time. There is a lack of training and expertise out there, which is why you'll notice me tripping up a lot. Because, like, guys, when do I trip up this much when reading shit? Only when it's written by people with really bad grammar. There is a lack of training and expertise out there, and what is out there is missing the touch of lived experience. No. Is it? So, like, Sue Richardson, Valerie Simonson, and Kim Noble, and literally, like, 98% of the research and books out there, Mr. Smith, has been written by people with DID. What the fuck are you on about? You are completely full of shit. Sorry. Bit strong. Calion aims to change that. His experience is based in studying research from the International Society for the Study of Dissociation and Trauma, plus lived experience with the condition. Calion is also a child trafficking survivor and is ultimately passionate about raising awareness for this, alongside breaking down mental health stigmas. You see here, they actually put the child sex trafficking thing, you know, like later. Because they realised it's kind of freaky to just go in like, hi, I'm Calion, I'm a child sex trafficking survivor, I'm happy. Like, let's see what the free resources are. Oh, a blog, a YouTube, an Instagram. Oh, and that's a sneak peek for the motivational fluff that they post all the time later. Is this blog still available? I think this blog is still available. Yes, this blog is still available. Fuck yes. Oh yeah, they also had a 6-step path to joy after abuse webinar. That's basically all gone now. Sadly, they've taken a lot of this stuff off the internet. Also, the only way I will rip into their appearance is just to say, "Oh my god, don't they look like the nerdy one from Glee? They look like that one with glasses in Glee, right? They just do. It's just a fact. You can't argue with that." So yeah, they did the Prosperity Path program, one-on-one support scholarships, providing you were never providing scholarships, you absolute piece of shit. Path to Thriving quiz. I'm just telling you now from having checked, pretty much all of this shit is gone. We'll have a look at some testimonials. I think they're still there. What am I doing? Oh, just gonna let it load. Oh, the downloaded video will have to be for another point in time. Vote vetoed for now, yeah. Don't worry, I call when the vote is. Goddamn doodly. This is in DSM-5, every psychiatrist knows about it. Sorry, they just don't fall from the linguists. Basically, every psychiatrist in America and in Europe in general actually does know like the basics of like things in the DSM-5. And the other thing is like multiple personality disorder, dissociative identity disorder, is one of those illnesses that has had a shitload of movies and media made about it, and is one that a shitload of psychiatrists and psychologists find interesting, and so they all research it and study it. Just because they don't treat it doesn't mean they don't know about it. It's just they're scared of treating it because they know enough. Anyway, the audacity to claim he educates professionals. Yeah, when people have to work this hard to convince their audience that they're qualified, it's impressive. I know. Yeah, they've got more content out there than they do have followers. Like, it's amazing. Yeah. No, they do not. They do not do the thing of saying I'm not a professional or educated, but let me share what I've learned. They do the polar opposite. They do the I'm a professional, I'm an expert. Done. Oh, Lara, you're a fucking TV technician, mate. G thing. G thing. Alright, on with this. Insanity. Unbridled insanity. We first needed to go to there about in there. We'll have a look at a couple of the testimonials from Uncover Your Joy, which has disappeared. Coaching helped me accept and realize my true potential from nobody. I was nervous initially about coaching because I felt I would be sharing a lot of my personal experiences and feelings. After my first talk with Arien, I became less apprehensive. I fully trust Arien and his abilities to help. Wow, this is a long ass fucking testimonial there from Maria Estrada. That's a long ass testimonial there. Woo! From Kyo Pierre. Here it is. Fuck, I've been looking for this everywhere. Finally found it. Oh my god, right. Just got to screenshot this quickly so we don't lose this, guys. Do not forget this. Do not forget what you see right here. Hi, I'm Arien. After surviving 15 years of abuse, I've dedicated myself to helping others find peace, joy, and prosperity after trauma. I'm optimistic and lead my life with work and love. Okay? Do not fucking forget that, okay? You cannot forget that, guys. You have to fucking promise me. Seriously. After surviving 15 years of abuse, okay? Don't forget that. So yeah, I've got this blog that's just got nothing on it really, except more bullshit about them. Hello, I'm Calion, a consultant educating mental health. Hello, I'm Calion, a consultant, should be a comma there, educating mental health professionals, students, and the public about DID. I have lived experience of the condition, I've been studying it since 2017. But the way that like Google reads that as consultant educating mental health professional, like, and yeah, they've done a blog, all from, so the oldest one is June 14th this year. So that's what I mean. This is like a new grift, this Calionconsulting thing. Common types of alters in DID, rare types of alters, and the old how DID develops from childhood trauma. What this person is good at, and by good, I mean they're good at like downloading pre-made templates on Photoshop, but they're good at using templates to make graphics. That's like their true specialty. If we're being like brutally honest. Yes, Arien equals Calion. Okay. I'm absolute expert on fucking noodles. None of you can challenge my noodle expertise. Rare types of alters. There's no such. All alters are a rare type. Like, dude, this just falls into that category of like fetishization, if you know what I mean. Hella fetishy. About Calion. Each day. About Calion. Each day, I wake with hurt in my heart and gratitude for my freedom. It's a beautiful, evocative mix of feelings, keeping me constantly in touch with my humanity and the humanity of those around me. My goal is to reduce the pain others feel while helping them discover greater joy and peace too. I don't know why I read that like a mix of Batman and Snake. It just felt right, okay? My story. Trigger warning. I grew up in a safe, wiggle fingers, city, one with beautiful parks, a nice downtown area, and lots of well-off families. As a child, my future was set for me. Caring parents, a good educational system, a nice home, and plenty of resources and privilege. Then, I was sex trafficked by a neighbour. I was bought and sold, and no one knew about it. Why is this literally written like the way my brother wrote the adverts for his personal training blog on websites, where it's like, I grew up as an average nerd, loving parents, everything was easy. Then I realized that my health was falling apart and no one was going to help me but me. After years of this, I finally broke free. You know, this is the script. This is the business bro script. Anyway. After years of this, I broke free. I made it through high school, struggling with self-harm and suicidal ideation along the way, and got to college. I went to study illustration, turning the art that brought me peace in my pain into something I could make a living from. They never graduated college. At this time, and I'm a university dropout as well, like American college, same as English uni. You know, so both art uni dropouts, I get it, mental health and art uni, it's a rough mix, and like, oh, there's something else they're not mentioning here, which is like chronic drug, like they were a drug addict, which is also why they dropped out of university, same as me. Like, I was a drug addict, that's why I dropped out of uni. It's really good art, but, you know, taking LSD and MDMA every day isn't a very productive way to live, to be honest. And yes, this person has written extensively in the past about how they were a drug addict and still struggle with drug addiction, but they've never said what drugs. So I don't know. that's even true, to be honest. At this time, I had completely repressed the memories of being trafficked. I thought I was a normal teenager who just happened to struggle with my mental health from time to time. Then it all came flooding back. I shared my confusion and pain with my best friend, and she assaulted me. Right then and there, in my most vulnerable moment, her abuse lasted 13 months, throwing me through several near-death experiences and attempts in my life. Once I was able to move away from the apartment I shared with her, I left college. I walked away from the traumatic places and people of my past and struggled to start anew. But what kept me going was my pursuit of joy. I'd felt glimmers of it, even during my trauma. A little warm sun on my face in the winter, the smell of a flower when walking home, body aching from earlier violence. It was the little things, unexpected moments of peace that let me know there was something beyond pain. I'm sorry if you think I'm taking the piss out of this, but this isn't real. This isn't how people that have experienced abuse write about their abuse. Go watch my videos. Not to say that I am the same as everyone, but just actually makes me want to tear my fucking eyeballs out. That's why I mean I get triggered by this. Sorry if you get triggered. I don't give a shit right now because it pisses me off so much. Because also if this is real, then I'm a complete dickhead. And I feel terrible for that. But this way of writing is the exact same as every fucking business, bro. It was the little things, unexpected moments of peace that let me know there was something beyond pain. So I dedicated myself to learning how to cultivate more of that. I trusted my intuition, something super strong since I was a very young child, because I am super special. I trusted in the source. Oh yeah, but the source with a capital S. You know what that is, right? You know, the one true source of divine magic. Yeah. Oh yeah, this person's a magician. Yeah, and I was laughing about tarot earlier, and the fact that I occasionally do tarot. I don't think I have any special powers, whereas this person is a Reiki healer. He charges money for healing you with their healing energy. And they can commune with the dead and shit, can't they? So we'll get there. I trusted in the source. I explored science and psychology, and I found my way. Today I'm a curious and optimistic person. My heart still holds the pain of my past. I think it always will. But I always feel a deep gratitude for my freedom. I was lucky. Most sex trafficking survivors die early, but I was able to live despite the odds. I'm here. And along the way, I learned so much about peace and joy after abuse. Got to keep throwing out the catchphrase because, you know, they're selling a product. That's why I do this work, to help others in pain discover that there is more than that hurt. To help others in pain discover that there is more than that hurt. Joy can balance it out. It can make life worth living. Oh, Jesus Christ, this fucking font and shit. Again, terrible. Make life worth living. It can guide you towards enjoying life and love. I'm the type of person who, on a trip to the ER, will make the doctors laugh and smile, even after I've been there for several hours. Because, you know, I'm not like other people. Just, you know, even when I'm suicidal and, like, telling everyone I want to die, I'm also, like, making everyone laugh and we're just having a giggle together. It's just so much fun. It's definitely not attention seeking, though. No, what? No. Yeah, even after I've been there for several hours. I'll also sit down with a struggling friend or client, and my own eyes will tear up as we face the pain they hold together. Yes, I will cry for you. I'm that able to feel empathy. Yeah. Bet you don't cry when people talk about things that are painful for them. You've never cried ever when people talk about things that are painful for them, ever, have you? I'm better than you. I'm curious about emotion, the enjoyable and the difficult, and I'm constantly exploring the idea of joy. I'm hopeful you'll join me on this journey of cultivating joy. like by following me on Instagram or YouTube or joining my signature e-course where I teach all I've learned so far on creating a joyous present and future. No matter what, keep searching for your own joy. It's in your heart. You've just got to find ways to uncover it. Bunches of love. Calion. Let's have a look at their certifications, trainings, and memberships. Survivor Alliance member, which is a charity. Smart Recovery Facilitator, which is a charity. They paid money at some point to charities. The stages of joy I've discovered over the past 5 years. 5 years. I've explored joy. It's always over the past 5 years. Fascinating. Well, numbers are important, guys, okay? Just 15, 5, keep hold of these numbers. I've explored joy in my own healing and in conversations with hundreds of survivors. Time and time again, these 6 key realizations and skills came up. This inspired me to develop the Prosperity Path, a framework for cultivating joy after serious trauma or abuse. It's radically changed my life, and I believe it can change yours too. Has anyone played Legend of Zelda Wind Waker? And, like, done the joy quests and that, where you have to, like, collect, like, joy pendants and stuff to raise the joy in the village? I'm going to read comments for a little minute again, and then I need to get a drink, which will take me about 1 minute exactly. But just pretend that this would be the moment on Twitch where I'd like be playing an advert or something, okay? You know, first comments and stuff. So where were we at? Yeah. I'm knowledgeable in my own illness, and sure I'll share my experiences, but I'd never want to be responsible for someone else's journey. That's dangerous. Oh, bro, I caught a rare type. Yeah. DID peeps in the chat. Do you have any rare types? Like, I like my collection of DID people, you know, but I only want you, like, if you're a rare type. I don't want any of the commons, you know. And if any of you like secret rares or ultra rares, you know, with the shiny full arts, definitely let me know, okay? Add you to my collection. What? Reminds you of Nane. Just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait. Yeah. Rare alters. I want the ID. Every 12-year-old that's going to find that list. Yes, exactly. Or every 12-year-old who finds that list and has already said they have DID, now they only have the rare types, obviously. You know, this isn't going to help anyone. It does have Wattpad vibes. Yeah. Oh, this gets more Tumblr-y. Don't worry, we'll reach their Tumblr soon. They gloss over their suicide attempts like they're just describing a tummy bug. Yep. Yep. Just need to sniff flowers, don't worry about anything else. I'm not being a dickhead. Good. Cool. Okay. It's a YA. Yeah, it's definitely a YA novel. The intro to that or something. Yeah, and they've got the source, like... Oh, don't you worry, bringing up Harry Potter. They're a Hufflepuff. I know this already. Yep. Exactly. For people who've never experienced trauma, this might like seem believable or legit, but I'm 99% sure every single person in this chat right now, we're all fucked in the head, right? Like, this isn't how... This doesn't relate, does it? This just irritates, right? Light can help your mental. Sounds like a creepy Hannibal type. I agree. Your abuse hurt so much that I feel like it's my abuse too. Yeah, Calion has studied the CMHT method. Hey, Doodly, can I be a real pain and ask you to get me a drink from downstairs, please? Thank you. My mouth is completely dry. There's like some squash downstairs. Appreciated. Pardon me. So,
How to get better, guys. This is how to get better. What are the 5 stages of grief? Acceptance. I don't know. To get better, guys, you've got to accept your past. All right? Just accept it. Reclaim empowerment. Easy. Too easy. Design your dreams. Identify obstacles. Wait, this is how to build a business. Strategize solutions, take action, and thrive. These are the 6 steps to building a business. Like remove number 1 and 2 and replace them with budget, acquire capital, rationale and design your dreams, identify obstacles, strategize solutions, take action. Those are the 6 steps to building a business. Yeah, this is literally the 6-step program to building a business, reprogrammed for mental health, because that's exactly how it works, isn't it? There's 4 people he helped, apparently. Yeah, podcasts he's been on. Also, like 2 of these podcasts started by him. And the quiz to find out how close you are to thriving after abuse. Yep. And you can sign up to the webinar. All this shit is dead now, okay? Just leads me to dead links if I click it annoyingly. And I really wanted to take his quiz. Such a shame. Such a shame. Yeah, that's not available either, sadly. So let's see what Calion says about. So that's his old website, Uncover Your Joy. So I think that website is slowly dying. I don't think he is really actively maintaining it too hard, except it is still linked to in various places. I don't know. Like, he links to it on Calionconsulting.com. Like, so I don't know. DID is a condition that affects over 1% of the population. Over. Not 0.4 to 1, but over 1%. Not 1 to 3% in psychiatric hospitals. No, over 1% of the population, guys. Understanding DID is vital for any practitioner working with childhood trauma survivors. I just think experts in child trauma need to study child trauma more than anything. People with the condition are regularly denied treatment due to the lack of specialists, despite it being an understandable and treatable condition through a variety of therapies. It just takes a solid understanding in what the condition is, how it presents, and what treatment paths are available. Any mental health professionals can adequately work with a client who has DID as long as they have proper foundational training. Come on in. Let me grab that drink. Thank you so much. That's all right. Yeah, of course. Give me 30 seconds, guys. She's just like waving the drink in my face. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Torturing me. Everyone say hey to Doodly. You've already said hey to Doodly. Doodly, say hey.
They can't see my hand.
It'll pop out in a bit, don't you worry. There's the lag. It'll pop
God,
up.
the lag, oh no.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll show up in a minute. Don't you worry. No, it won't be. How is your face going to be? Your face is behind the camera.
Giant head.
Massive fucking head, that is true. I do forget about just how enormous your ears are. Get wrecked. Get fucking wrecked. How's it going? Am I good? Am I a real streamer?
Yes.
Am I a pro streamer? Don't know what a lighter is. Oopsie.
We continue.
Yeah, cool. I need another drink. 1 sec. Let me have a look at comments again. Quick comment read. Fuck the Nerd Club. Oh. LOLO. Ah, it's Eli. I don't fucking know what about my abuse was empowering. Really? You don't? What? Your abuse didn't empower you and give you special abilities? Did you not watch me and Bobo's chat? Like, abuse is meant to leave you with a certain level of psychic powers. Like, my trauma has only left me with the ability to predict the future. But, like, you know, like, if you have DID, like, and you can go watch it confirmed by Bobo, right? You get the ability to Thanos snap people. It's fucked, man. It's so powerful. Like, abuse is the most empowering thing on earth, obviously. Yes, human brains work like businesses. Why do people try to bank off mental illness? I guess because people who genuinely want help will fall for it. Yeah, when you're desperate and there's an option that's cheaper than another option, and like, or even if you've tried the expensive options and they've failed, like, there's just always going to be a space for snake oils and, you know, snake oil salesmen, conmen, grifters in the medical and mental health industries, because like, it's not just mental illness, it's anything regarding health and wellness can be grifted. Yeah. Oh, Potter Eli, just come along for the ride, and then at some point you'll have to watch the last hour or however long we've been streaming. I can't take the quiz, I clicked it. It's undoable, it's not doable. Soz. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, people in the chat can just like fill peeps in on what's going on. I've got to stop saying that. It is a term that comes from the Jamaican or Caribbean population in the UK. That is rather large. And like, me and my friends picked up when we were like 12. It's amazing how much of it we say. And bad and hilarious. No, it's not bad. It's great. I don't know. Until I get cancelled for it, I'll keep saying things like that, I suppose. People like Nin and Calion always act like DID is underdiagnosed when there are so many doctors that automatically assume people have DID. Yeah. Like, if it's underdiagnosed, then how is it possible that there is at least a patient a day being diagnosed at the Pottergate Centre? Like, that's at least 365 people a year just at one clinic, at least, minimum. My trauma gave me the power to spot bullshitters a mile away. That is a common power in those of us that have experienced trauma, but we also tend to have the problem of second guessing and not trusting our instincts. With BPD, I got the power to see auras. I mean, I've spent my whole life thinking I can see auras. When I was a kid, I really genuinely thought I could see auras, and then I found out I have synesthesia. So, yeah. Who's Jazza? I don't know who Jazza is. Stop talking about Jazza in my fucking stream. Shut up. I know who Jazza is and don't know what the fuck you're talking about. His shit. I haven't experienced trauma or abuse, so I used to make the mistake of believing that abuse was empowering and somehow it made you stronger. It just shows that's not the way to learn about mental illness. Good admission. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate hearing stuff like that. Thank you. Yeah. It confirms what we fear. In my own view, when you've been to the dark places, it's easier to find those who've been there too. But some folk fake it for views, and it legit rages me. Yep. The griff vibes are strong with this Joker, that's for sure. Like how Reeve was misdiagnosed with DID because she goes to the DID and PPD centre. Who's Reeve? What? People keep saying names of people I don't know. I mean, yeah, just going without is the better option, but people are very desperate. Like, yeah. Is it just me, or is everyone else in here just jaded about the pre-trial of mental illness, my mental illness communities, by mental illness communities? Oh, read bad, right. Guys, like, don't expect my memory to work without much greater specification. But who the fuck is Jazza? Fuck Jazza, and who's Jazza? Also fuck Jazza, just the Jazza being mentioned. But who is Jazza? Like, yeah. Yeah, I really liked her video. That was one of Doodley's finds as well. She spotted that video. And we watched it together. And we were like, wow, she said my name. Hey. And then she was like, yeah, it was nice. It's cool. Jazza's an art. Is he the Australian guy? Is Jazza that, like, very self-critical, genuinely as talented as Bob Ross? Is it that guy? Because if so, definitely not fuck Jazza. I fucking love Jazza if that's the guy that I'm thinking of. Going to therapy is also being open to family and friends about therapy, and sometimes it isn't easy. Very true. Very true. Yeah, he's an Australian. Yeah, I fucking love Jazza. Ah. Still, fuck Jazza. Stop talking about Jazza on my stream. Fucking shit. God. Who do you fucks think you are? Somebody literally just like advertising in my stream. Is that what was happening? Fucking bastards. Stealing fucking viewers from a guy with like 15 viewers. Real grim. Too savage. Too savage, to be honest. Right. So let's have a look at what Calion's training includes, what you will get from Calion if you sign up for their consulting. You will get a comprehensive training presentation. I love this picture. That really says DID to me. The 2-hour present, like this person just like buys Squarespace templates and just chucks shit on them, don't they? A 2-hour presentation and discussion on everything you need to know to properly work with a client who has DID. Includes sources and additional resources, more details below. Oh, like, what, like their Instagram, YouTube, and blog. You get a one-on-one Q&A session. Private 1-hour question and answer session. Perfect for going through specific situations, concerns. We're using this time for expert and confidential consulting on client-patient situations. And you get an exercise and mind mapping session, not brainstorming. Ugh, not very woke of you. I learned when I was fucking 9 years old that brainstorming is an offensive term. Jesus fucking Christ, prick. Sorry, like that word's been cancelled literally since 1998. That's like calling someone an SPASTIC or an RETIRD, a word which I have only just stopped using myself. But that word, brainstorming, has been cancelled since 1998. Oh. 1-hour live practice mind mapping session, realistic situations you may get. Like my brain just sees it and automatically says mind mapping because of how much we learned that it was not an okay term to use because it was highly offensive to those who experienced the medical condition, brainstorms, which is something that happens to people with epilepsy, people who experience seizures. It's a specific type of seizure. Optional roleplay situations available too. They're always available for roleplay. My laptop's freezing. Come on, dude. Come on. In this training, you will learn over 12, so 13, maybe 14 essential terms used by people living with DID and the professionals treating them. For example, alter, system, fronting, polyfragmented, inner system communication. You'll learn the core dissociative symptoms, how to anticipate, notice, understand, and work with someone experiencing strong DID. Dissociative symptoms like amnesia, depersonalization, derealization. You can learn about all of those things in depth, how to anticipate, notice, understand, and work with all of those things in just 4 hours. Fuck my life. I've been looking into all of them now for hundreds of hours individually, and I still can't begin to explain them, and don't try to correctly explain them other from a personal point of view, or reading somebody else's description of them, because I still don't fully understand them as a scientific and medical concept. And you can give this knowledge to people in under 4 hours, bro. That's mad. This helps you become more trauma-informed for all clients who dissociate. You know, it's like diagnosing somebody in a 1 hour phone call, bro. It's mad. Important statistics, like 1% statistic, you know, prevalence of DID, suicide and self-harm stats, and comorbidities. This helps in diagnostic assurance and identifying core challenges your client may have dealt with. It's interesting. Nowhere in like ADHD literature, stuff like that, it will be mentioned like stats of like prevalence and things, if that is what the study is on and stuff. But like, I don't know, I've never seen something that has to talk about it. Like, I don't know. It's just another one of those interesting things of the, not about the disorder itself, but of the way it is treated by professionals and non-professionals who talk about it. Diagnostic criteria and tools. An introduction to the single tool. This guy's a tool. An introduction to the single tool used to identify dissociative experiences. The DSM-5 criteria. The single tool. The only one that anyone uses and anyone can use and anyone has ever used and anyone should use. The one tool. The DSM-5 criteria, that criteria that's like 12 years out of date and we know is going to be like rewritten and changing fairly soon and is being worked on currently. Instead of like, I don't know. And what to look for in a client. There's an explanation of various forms of how symptoms and DID experiences can present both within and outside of therapy or treatment. There is also information on how to differentiate between dissociative identity disorder and psychosis. Again, a difference and a differentiation that could take somebody years of study and training to fully understand and be able to do. But, you know, Calion can give you that knowledge, along with all of this other knowledge that has been listed so far in 4 hours. Holy fuck. That must be an intense 4 hours, man. Seriously. Shit, man. You know, I learned like 6 ways of saving a person's life, you know, and a few other techniques in a 80-hour intensive lifeboarding course that was like 12 hours a day for like 6 days in a row or whatever. But yeah, this guy can teach you about one of the most complex mental illnesses or disorders in the world, and the most complex and hard to understand things out there in 4 hours. How it feels to have alters, to experience the switch between identities, and more to help you empathize and understand your client's experiences, different types of alters, identities, how to recognize each type, treatment considerations, navigating the unique traumas and roles each different type of identity you may have, so you can truly help your client heal. Examples: persecutor alters, non-human alters, child alters, protector alters, system, host, emotional parts, EPs and ANPs. The 2 treatment paths. Evidence-based treatment paths based on the International Society for the Study of Trauma and Dissociation Protocols includes how to determine which path is the best option for your client, providing them autonomy in their therapeutic experience with you. Unique trauma treatment considerations. Clients with dissociative identity disorder process trauma differently than those without the condition. Treatment tips and considerations to keep in mind are shared throughout this training. Examples: the importance of stabilization to prevent extreme dissociation, which is important for anybody with a dissociative disorder, but whatever. Navigate different or PTSD, navigate different narratives of trauma memories, inner conflicts between alters identities. Time and time again, people with DID have said their best therapists were those that pursued continued education. They had empathy, drive to learn, and held the client as an expert of their own lived experience. Yes, feel the guilt, doctor. Feel it. This is why I do this work, to empower therapists to become true helpers to each and every one of their clients. Although they also admitted they were celebrating on Twitter that they had just gotten their first consultation booked. But, you know, as someone who lived with dissociative identity disorder for over 20 years, I recognise the vital importance of this training. As an avid reader of current research, studies, and hundreds of stories of lived experience, I bring this all together for this foundational training. Just putting it out there, dude. I have read more stories from individuals written to me from people with DID. I've read more, I have had more people with DID write to me personally, giving me huge lengthy essay length stories than you have. I guarantee the fuck out of that. I still get emails and stuff from you guys all the time, and I'm not saying stop, because it is one of the things that has helped me become this person I am now today, but, like, on the surface, DID can feel daunting to understand and treat, but that's what this training is for. It will simplify all the core knowledge you need based on both evidence and lived experience. Each therapist, social worker, and psychiatrist will have the confidence to work with clients and DID after this training. Experiences and qualifications. 25 years of lived experience expertise. Hey, who asked if they were 19 earlier? You starting to question how old they might be yet? Starting to have questions about how old they might be when they graduated from uni. Or why they might portray themselves as such a ageless figure. We'll let you think about that for a minute. Just blowing bubbles. Just blowing fucking bubbles. Nothing else. 25 years of lived experience, expertise. 5 years working as a speaker and trauma educator. 5 years working as a speaker and trauma educator? I'm telling you, they found out about their DID 5 years. 4 years of DID community advocacy. Like, you discover your disorder, you become an advocate for it the next day. That's how it works. Don't bother like trying to treat it or get better. 3 years of study with ISSTD research and related studies. Direct experience with both DID treatment paths. Yes, they've had experience of the two paths. Investment for individual practitioners. $275. That gets you a 2-hour presentation in a group, not to yourself. A 1-hour one-on-one Q&A session, a 1-hour mind mapping and practice session with roleplay, and email support for 1 month for additional questions. And for mental health organisations or groups, pricing dependent on the number enrolled. Like, they've really thought through the business angle of all this, as you can see. They put Chloe's business grift to absolute fucking shame. They even have a student discount. No. Had to happen eventually, guys. It's a virtual training. Open to anyone in any country around the world. So yes, they are selling their work as a consultant, a mental health consultant, to people in the UK potentially, or they're trying to anyway. God, I can't wait for my prescription, because then I'm going to get a vape, and I can't wait for that. We'll just start doing edibles. If you would like an in-person training, I can offer that on a case-by-case basis for groups of mental health practitioners. The rate will be the same plus basic travel costs. Can I receive a student discount? Yep. Why do you focus on lived experience? Because I'm unable to finish university. Source materials and research around DID are severely lacking. Wow, really? Although I have studied and read all I can find, there is no information on how to actually work with individual authors, personalised guidance on how to pursue the different treatment paths, and more. Lived experience, including conversations with hundreds of people living with DID, fills in these gaps. Done. And then, yeah. So that's like the 4th time there's been a fucking fill out the application form. Oh, and again. Oh, and again. Like, this is the sort of person, you know, you click on a video and it's like in the first 5 seconds, there's been 100 different things flashing up and sound effects trying to get you to like and subscribe. Oh, wow. They have a Google Doc. Oh, I didn't click on this before. Sources informing this training: ISSTD Treatment Manual, Theory of Structural Dissociation by Onno van der Hart. Doodly noodly, can you please explain in the chat who Onno van der Hart is? I can't anymore. Van der Hart has had his fucking medical license revoked. God. So I guess this is the questionnaire that probably used to exist. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, let's experience some deja vu. Oh, something keeps clicking. What's clicking? Something's tapping. Stop it. How can they live with DID for over 25 years if they're 20, or so you don't get diagnosed until after like 10 years? There's a lot going on in this. Most systems don't get diagnosed until 20 years later, so how adults that pretend they're younger creep me the fuck out. I did a PTSD video one time, not an advocate, just a human who's diagnosed. What's tapping? Sorry guys, going insane here. I am starting to hate the term advocate. Advocate means scumbag now, generally, as far as I'm concerned. Like, just be a person. So sad when people charge this much for mental health help, because people who are suffering are so desperate for help. You know, some people are actually going to pay for this crap or convince their, like, local council. The thing I'm worried about is, like, a local council, local, like, medical teams paying for this shit, and then it spreads, you know? BuzzFeed DID questionnaire. This dude read all the same shit we have, made a web page, and charged fake money to access the same shit. Yeah. So Onno van der Hart, yeah, abused the patient mentally and emotionally, completely overstep boundaries with hugging and sending her gifts and trying to kiss her and calling her like 8 times a day and forcing her to have like, yeah, he was like forcing her to have like 8-hour therapy sessions 6 days a week. Yeah. I have PTSD and words don't trigger me as much as you would think. My biggest trigger this year was the Jimmy Savile ad on YouTube for every fucking video. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, that fucking thing. I like them young. Whatever. What was he saying? Oh god, that was actually traumatizing, and that advert was like the reason for me installing Brave browser, because its ad block actually works. Get Brave. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Doodles. Let's have a look at Calion Smith. So we've had a look at Arien Smith. Remember, on Uncover Your Joy, the About page for Arien Smith. Now, Calion Smith, DID expert child sex trafficking survivor. Calion is an expert and educator on the topic of DID. A whole 6 months later. A chronic mental health condition caused by severe childhood trauma. He believes this is essential for all mental health practitioners to know about, especially those working with childhood trauma survivors. There is a severe lack of training, blah, blah, blah. His experience is based, blah, 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 blah. Trainings, memberships, and experience, and he's added some this time. Survivor Alliance member, it's charity that he's paid. You know, you call yourself a member when you pay the money. Smart recovery addiction recovery facilitator. Again, you're a facilitator, ergo you're paying the charity money to facilitate. Like, it's a nice way of saying you're paying for a charity service. Project Let's Community Crisis Trained. I have no idea what that is. Sunny Empire State College enrolled in BA in Psychology program. Apparently, they have enrolled this year a Bachelor of Arts Psych program. My story. And I know we've had one My Story, but there's going to be, oh god, like, this stream is going to be so long. Wow. Let's go, champs, poggers, etc. Hello. First, I'm so glad you're on this page. Learning about dissociative identity disorder is such an important thing, whether you're a mental health provider, someone with DID, or their loved one. My blog and YouTube carry a mix of current research and lived experience you can learn from, and I also offer training to all mental health professionals. More info on that is here. So who exactly am I, and why do I do this work? I lived with dissociative identity disorder for over 20 years after experiencing childhood sexual trauma and trafficking. Because of this dissociation, my own brain would block out the memories when I left my trafficker's house, leaving me traumatized, but without any knowledge of what happened. I was helpless to tell anyone, including my own parents. That's the power of dissociation. It's a protective mechanism. So protective, forgetting trauma every day that it happens to you, so you can't tell anyone or ask for help. Very protective. As my mind couldn't handle the full truth of what I was going through, but it's also an affliction. Many people living with DID feel the same. It's not a protective mechanism. Dissociation is never a protective mechanism. That is one of the worst misnomers spread by bullshitters ever. Dissociation is actually described as a problem, a disorder, or a maladaptation. It's never a good thing. I came to find beauty in my condition. As you can tell, I've been reading the Christian DID grifting healing websites as well. The different identities I had made up a family, each alter identity with their own unique story and personality. We enjoyed each other's company, but we also struggled through some great challenges. After discovering my condition was DID in 2017, so they've known at max at this point 4 years that they have DID. So now it's 4 years. Okay, they found out in 2017, so even if we push it to the longest amount of time, that is 4 years and 6 months. Which I suppose they've rounded up to 5 years, I guess. I don't know. Or 20 years, or 25 years, or whatever. Whatever. I became after discovering it was DID in 2017, I became instantly involved in the community and current research. Yes, they did. I wanted to understand what was going on with me. Except there was so little out there. I had to co-found my own community, a Twitter group called #DidChat. Nobody, I've never seen anyone using #DidChat. It's #, #syscourse and hashtag #dissociatwit. Like, nobody uses DidChat. Fuck off. I had spent months locating current research and treatment protocols. What, like, they were located in what, like, physical libraries that you had to go to? No, you had to Google them online. Surely it took you hours max. I don't know. My therapist was a wonderful and empathetic practitioner, but he didn't know much about the condition. Yet I needed to be diagnosed. I needed it. There was clearly something different about the way I experienced the world, because I'm special. There were multiple me. Fortunately, and again, this person does actually still to this day, admittedly by their own admission, have a diagnosis of BPD, which also includes major, like identity problems and not feeling like you are who you are and stuff, but whatever. Yeah. There were multiple me. Fortunately, he had access to some specialists, a rare find. The rare types, you know, those fucking DID specialists that only he had access to, those rare types that literally, like, Arno van der Hart, Colin Ross, they're also fucking desperate for attention. Anyone can get them to go to their conferences or talk to them. Fucking rare types. They're rare types because, you know, they've been disbarred and aren't trusted by the medical community. That's, I guess, what makes them rare. So we were able to get an accurate diagnosis, a privilege that so few people with DID have. Now I show up as an expert consultant, much like those he relied on for my diagnosis. Oh, I wonder if it was actually Valerie Sinerson. Or like Sue Richardson. They're the people who created the term, like, expert by experience and stuff. They're the ones that, like, coined that terminology and the idea that, like, just knowing about DID was better than being a doctor, which is why Valerie Sinerson calls herself Dr. Sinerson, despite having a doctorate in fucking philosophy. Am I going to mention that every video I make, that Dr. Sinerson has a doctorate in philosophy? Not anything to do with medicine? Yeah, I think I will. I don't think I'll ever get bored of mentioning that until she's in fucking jail. Her role in the disappearance and death of an innocent woman. And various other things that I have been meaning to make a video on now for like over 6 months. Jesus Christ, Pete, I promised that like in my live streams back in January. Crikey. After diving deep into research and going through the entire treatment process myself, I became, you know, in those 4 years, they did the entire treatment process and, you know, went from finding out they had DID to fully fusing. Oh. I became dedicated to educating professionals about this condition. It's not nearly as complicated to diagnose and treat as it seems. It's easy. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. There just isn't the initial education to build the essential knowledge needed. Any understanding mental health. Is this disorder hard to diagnose? No. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, fucking shout outs for Ryan George in the comments. If you know. If you know, you know. Who doesn't know? It's not nearly as complicated to diagnose and treat as it seems. Then why are they still trying to work out how to treat it? Why is there no... How are you saying that there are 2 concrete treatment paths when nobody has finalised any treatment path for it and they're still trialing medications for it? What the fuck are you on about, you absolute twat? Oh. There just isn't the initial education to build the essential knowledge needed. Any understanding mental health practitioner can safely work with someone with DID so long as they have an education that mixes evidence and lived experience. When it comes to DID, both are essential. I saw specialists that ignored lived experience, and they sent me back months in my healing journey. So you found out about it 4 years ago. You were set back by various... How many people have you seen in that time? And you got set back months? So, like, you know, let's remove 9 months from that 4.5 years. So you've, like, completely treated and cured yourself in, like, 3 years or something. Let's say, you know, that by months you mean 9 months. Let's say that, then, yeah, let's say. Shout out Ben Shapiro. Oh, God, what a prick. Both of them. And when you're ready to understand the clinical and lived experience of DID, click the book of training. Thank you for being here. You're making waves in the world, saving lives, and supporting a community that needs far more than it gets. You see, they still link to their fucking cultivating joy shit, peace and prosperity after abuse. Yep. And then they have their further consultation. Pardon me. Where they just offer more shit for more money. Again, talk about themselves again. And this one's slightly cheaper. You can get a 30-minute session for 70 quid. Wait, $150 an hour. 70 for 30 minutes? Wow, I'll buy 2 30-minute sessions back to back then. Oh god, I thought the business side was at least one bit they had like solidly done. But no. Manager. Hey, Bobo's here. Sup? So I'm just gonna scroll up a bit, see what you guys have been saying again. Sorry. Wow, you guys have been chatting a load this time. Yeah, we got to like the court case. Discord link is in the description of every other video on my channel, okay? Every single other video has the Discord link in the description. Women know too much. Women know too much. I like them young. Just out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. I completed a psychology module last year. Yeah, you're more qualified than them then. But are you an expert by experience? I came to find beauty in my condition. What condition? Let's get this right. Am I looking at Nutter trying to help Nutters? Yes. Yes. Dissociation is a protective mechanism, obviously. Duh. Ah, thank you, Doodles. Yeah, I should just leave that shit to you. Duh, not my mod. Yeah, read the rules. He is celebrating his trauma. It is disturbing. They've talked about it in like free fuck, like, oh god. I hope you guys have time. I hope I don't fall asleep doing this. You should watch Lily Hubbard's video titled Trauma, Multiple Personalities, MK Ultra Healed by the Holy Spirit Testimony. Next time it's BS makes one. Even if you fully fuse, you can still split again. Not according to this. Well, Potter Eli just. This nut job has diagnosed himself now, offers help for other nut jobs. Yep, basically. It's 4 years of knowing their system and they're an expert. Yep. But it can't be BPD, it has to be a DID because DID gives you superpowers. Yes. I've seen a human. I've been a 37 years and I still don't feel qualified. Yeah. Some people say diagnosis is a privilege because of the cost. I kind of agree. Like, personally for me, my ADHD diagnosis and my bipolar diagnosis kind of were a privilege because the acute mental health team diagnosed me with having seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, seasonal affective disorder described everything that was wrong with me, apparently. Which is obviously, you know, as you guys know, which is why I'm really fucked up and manic during the summer. Because, you know. And so it was only when my dad helped out, my family helped out, and that was when I was finally able to afford a real diagnosis, seeing an actual expert rather than a sexist, stupid, dumbass prick that is the psychiatrist for my local AMHT. And I can make a video about him at some point because I don't want to just chat shit about somebody like that without giving background details, but that is a story for another day. Yeah. Siniston's not retired. She's still doing stuff this year. She's still doing conferences this year and talking this year. Yeah. Entire treatment process in 4 years via Google and YouTube. Easy. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Hey, Non. I meant Bobo. Whoa, too close to Nan. Jesus Christ, I'd be triggered if I were you, Bobo. Oh, he is a knowledge is power kind of guy. Yeah, knowledge. Look at all my books. I read 100 books a day. You don't actually need to read the books. I just read the blurb and the title. And that's all I need to consume everything in the books. Knowledge. Look at my garage. Look at my car. Knowledge. Books. Knowledge. Goddamn echolalia is so annoying sometimes. I just want to keep saying knowledge over and over. Oh. Did I miss banning someone? I don't know. Did you? Yeah, I am sad. Very. Yeah, it is. I like this hangout. It's fun having like a lot of the same peeps that we had last night as well. And, like, I'm sure we'll grow at some point. At some point, my live streams will be bigger. But this reminds me of like back in the day when I like first started YouTubing, and I like had a regular bunch of like 10 people who commented on every video, and that was it. Like, yeah, yeah. If you know the cum man in the comments, he's like literally been a sub since like one of my first videos. It's like those old days. It's cool. Silas retired from fucking with individual heads and now does conferences instead. Yeah, she's not like working that way anymore. Oh, no. It's so annoying, Bobo. Since doing that video with you, every single fucking day, YouTube is like, sofa chats with Bobo and Co. and Nin and Nan, Team Pinata. And then it's like talking about faking switching. It's like, you should go find that video and like retitle it like sofa chat with two fakers or something. Well, not two fakers, sofa chat with like two pricks. Because it keeps popping up on my goddamn fucking YouTube. It triggers me. Oh, cool. Let's get back on with it, eh? My bookmarks are slowly loading up. I think it's this folder. Please don't be my porn folder. Jokes. This is... Oh god, I need to show you this fucking video, don't I? Right. Settings. System preferences. So fucking annoying. Macs are ridiculous. will be back. Okay, we're back, I think. Please don't crash again. Oh, fucking hell. We made it. We're back. I think we're back. I'm assuming we're back. Why does it not stop tapping up top? If you don't stop tapping and clicking, I'm gonna die. I'm back. Awesome. Fuck. And again, just a reminder, there's a desk fan pointing straight at my laptop right now in order to try and keep it cool. And even as is, it's getting pretty hot because, you know, my laptop is a piece of shit. It's that simple. Yeah, the video is probably going to be super laggy for a bit again. I am sorry. Guys. Life. I will start a Patreon soon. Please give me money. You can always send me money on my PayPal that is linked in every other video. My laptop's from 2011, dude. Early 2011 model MacBook Pro. Like, yeah. 11-inch, not a big one. It's just, oh. And I've upgraded it. I've got a solid state hard drive and I've upgraded it to 16 gig of RAM. It doesn't matter when it's this old. 2011, early MacBook Pro. Fully upgraded as far as it can go. I can't actually upgrade the operating system anymore. I'm not able to because it won't run on the motherboard in this thing. And like every app I use is no longer supported. And everything's getting phased out. Like I can't even use the App Store, like Apple's own App Store anymore to download apps because none of them support my operating system anymore. Which does make piracy easy, but that's literally the only advantage. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to be trying to like do live stuff every day this week is my goal, basically. And next week, because I know that this is going to be a fun way to grow, and it's just fun doing it, but I also, I might just have to give up, you know, because it hates me. Anyway, let's see if OBS will let me add a thing. No, what we'll do, right, you can't see me now. I think you can still hear me, right? Hopefully, I don't know if this will work. I'm so scared that we're going to crash any second now, guys. If we do, I will be straight back again. Like, don't leave if I crash, okay? Okay, I'm back. I don't know if we'll crash again, and I don't know if you can hear this. Nah, you can't even fucking hear this shit video. How do I... Like, Mac is such a piece of shit. There's no way for me to share this audio with you right now, it seems. I was trying to, but it kept crashing. I might be able to share the audio with you, and then I will be forced silent. That might happen. So if that happens,
my own ability to overcome struggles and my unconditional desire to help other people. To date, I've helped over 30,000 survivors through my email, through social media, and my website. And I look forward to helping so many more in 2019 when I found a membership website, which will have affordable e-courses.
See the chat at the moment.
Hello, my name...
Let me know if you could hear both of us there. If so, whew. Okay. Don't anybody say that he sounds like me. I will murder you. I will straight up murder you. I will revoke my threat of coming around your house and spanking your butt like I do in videos, and instead change that into a threat of coming around your house and straight up beginning blood sports. Okay, lower their voice, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Let's go, poggers. Stop saying that. Let's go, loungers.
Hello, my name is Arien Smith, and I'm the founder of Uncover Your Joy, a personal development company that helps survivors of abuse find peace, joy, and prosperity after trauma.
The thing is, I can't hear them. I have no idea what they're saying, so I'm just going to let the video play.
Sexual abuse, and I really work to maintain a compassionate and supportive perspective in all of my work. I remain optimistic yet realistic with my e-courses, monthly self-love letters, and other private one-on-one resources that I offer.
What I will do at some point, it's coming soon, is doing obviously a proper, much quicker video about this guy. Once we've determined their guilt at the end of this court session, you know, if they are guilty, I will make a proper video on them, and in that proper video will be this video in, you know, its beautiful HD unlaggy version where you can see all the details you don't want to see.
Clients. Everything is founded from mental health resources, my own ability to overcome struggles, and my unconditional desire to help other people. To date, I've helped over 30,000 survivors through my email, through social media, and my website. And I look forward to helping so many more in 2019 when I found a membership website, which will have affordable e-courses ranging from probably around $20 to about $150 for survivors of abuse. Being a disabled entrepreneur, this means that I have a limited amount of time each day that I can really work on my business and create that meaningful content. So the $20,000 would go directly towards helping me automate, create that content, and hire a team of assistants to allow me more time to really work on creating that beneficial resource. I'd also be starting a sponsorship program for survivors of abuse who are marginalized and have absolutely no financial resources. I would grant them lifetime access to this membership site so that they too could find the support that they need. It would really mean a ton if you could help me reach tens of thousands more survivors. So thank you so much for your consideration. Much love.
Yep. How was that? How was that? How was that? You enjoy that? Was that fun? Was that what you wanted? Was that worth it? Was that worth the pain? I'm glad you're all feeling it now. I'm glad I'm not a total prick, because yeah, I've been feeling those vibes the whole fucking time. Oh no, this guy wishes he and Nan were art buddies. Don't say that. That's insulting to Nan. Genuinely. I will defend Team Pinata on one thing, and one thing alone. And that is that they are a talented artist, a disgusting, fucked up, paedophilic, perverted artist. But when they're not drawing the most disgusting things on earth, they're really talented. Annoyingly so. Upsettingly so. That person could have absolutely dominated any fine arts university in the world. I don't say that lightly. We'll see this person's artwork. This person traces. This person is Chloe when it comes to artwork. Damn. I mean, you're 2 hours late, but we're going for a little while longer. I don't know when this party's ending, even though it's 3:30 in the morning. I just don't give a shit. I am up now. It's just what we're doing. Yeah. Late night hair. Yeah. Felt like an MLM recruitment video. A lot of their work is just typical MLM grifty shit, is why. Like, that is what you should be feeling. I haven't seen you since last year, man. I'm so glad you should recommend me your life. Me too. They're not, like, fucking YouTube does not recommend my content. You do. I'm, like, just gonna recommend myself for a minute here. Guys, like, unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell icon. I don't know, don't unsubscribe, please don't do that. Just hit the bell icon again or something, like unbell, rebell. I don't know. Because I swear, and I'm not monetized, YouTube don't like recommending me, okay? Like, they don't want you to watch stuff that doesn't make money. Like, oh
Okay, we'll get to the really offensive stuff soon. We're almost there. I'm going to speed fire through a little bit of this, okay? So, let's open up some tabs. What's this tab? I'm just gonna get rid of that. Yeah, piece of shit. Cool. I'm not sure I should have opened more than one tab at a time. So this is what that video is for. This group, Aweber, that are a content growth thing. So the thing that he was applying for there was for them to give him a free like bit of pushing, you know, free advertising. This guy is not interested in your mental health. This person is interested in making money from you. That's it. Okay, that I guess is the bottom line. So I am gonna have to make a video on this person no matter what, because the bottom line is they're not interested in anyone in the DID community's mental health. They don't care about anyone with PTSD. What they care about is just money. This is their old Instagram, deleted recently. This is all LinkedIn. This one was deleted recently, I'm pretty sure. Some of their artwork. Traditional watercolor and ink illustrator. Then, like, these images are like the only ones they have on their what the fuck's it called, DeviantArt as well. They've got like 5 images that they show on all their art websites over and over that aren't particularly good. Somebody who has been doing this for as long as they have, it's a while, as you'll see. Becoming a Mermaid with Arien Smith in 2020. Trauma is powerful stuff. It does strange and surprising things to our memories and can help us discover abilities we didn't know we had until we needed them. Trauma, however, is not a radioactive spider. It doesn't actually give us these superpowers. It merely sets the stage for us to discover them. Listen as Arien Smith, founder of Uncover Your Joy, shares a story so incredible even he has trouble wrapping his brain around it. A very common feeling among survivors, and offers insight after actionable insight for survivors who are ready to become thrivers. Yes, again, written by Arien Smith himself. You know, superpowers and trauma. I know you guys are joking about it. I wasn't. If it weren't for your maturity, none of this would have happened. What? No. I really wasn't joking about getting superpowers, okay? We'll hit this person's true superpowers in a sec. You are a sacred being. That's one of them. All of these are the links to various of their grifts. Sorry. Just got this fat tune stuck in my head from earlier. This South Korean pianist. He's so jazz freestyle pianist. So bloody good. Maybe I'll play that at the end of the stream for us to chill out to. Yeah. Oh, I don't have sophriel. Oh no, here we go. Okay, that's like. Wait, this has been updated. No, they haven't updated this again, have they? What the fuck? They've updated this one again?
I've got screenshots of this from just a few days ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Hype, guys. You should get so hyped. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, time for another bowling ball break. That's the first thing when I opened up the app. Probably because I was researching DD content from it. Time flies when we're mad at superheroes. Kenneth Rockstar at 3:30 AM was my best idea. I would kill for a cocky right now, though. Thank you. I like my hair at the moment. No, Potter. The idea is a superpower and a gift. How dare you? You must be one of those fakers if you're saying it's a nightmare and debilitating. You must be one of those fakers. I see every day now that it's a gift. I actually, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I bother with this fight. Because kids are kids and they will grow out of it, to be honest. This phase, I do want to say this to you guys, this phase will end, okay? At some point, your mental illness will be respected as what it is, and it won't be a trendy, cool thing for people to have, okay? Like, don't worry about that. At some point, you will be respected for the human beings that you actually are. May not be right now, but it will happen. 5-6 years ago, was dealing with the fact that every other fucking day I'd hear people say, oh, stop acting so bipolar. Oh, you're acting so bipolar. It just became like the thing that people used for a while. It will pass, okay? Thing is, as web designers, as professionals, as mental health consulting, like, they know vaguely of what they're talking about, yeah, but then can't match up, like, colour fonts and stuff, you know? Yeah, walking around as a 5-year-old girl in Birmingham, waking up as a 40-year-old man in Spain with no explanation is not a superpower. Jesus Christ, yeah, no. Oh, that sounds traumatic as fuck, yeah. The biggest thing for me is that this dude thinks he has the answer to every mental health problem because he happens to have one. Yeah. We need help. We need to help as many people as possible. All we need to be able to do that is $12 million to do it. It's not a scam, guys. I swear. I swear. Arien is fucking awful dress sense. Yep. Please don't Thanos snap me, baby. Please. Is he actually trying to say that we should almost be grateful for trauma? Yes, he is. Yes, that's what they do, and that's why it's yeah. And then people like me will come along and call them out, and then we'll get shat on and be like, stop being hateful, blah, blah, blah. I still get comments every day from people being like, why are you even talking about dissociated? Like, just leave her alone. She's already gone through enough. Every day I still get comments from people saying that on one of my dissociated videos every fucking day. So, I don't know. People fought for individuality in the 19th century. They fought for a collective in the 20th and 21st. They fight for individualities in collectives. Not enough people. Savage. Oh, someone tipped him. Tipped him? Yeah, they must have. Fuck glorifying the horrors we faced. It was never pretty wrapped in a fucking... yeah, it was never pretty wrapped in a fucking bow, yeah. And yeah, ADHD as well. That's the other one. Like ADHD, BPD, and DID are the 3 mental illnesses and disorders at the moment that, like, for some reason, they're fashionable to be and have. And I'm just like, maybe not. Can we maybe not do this, kids? But again, 8 years ago, it was a fashion for a while for kids to, like I think it's good actually, kids experimenting with like gender norms and stuff and whatever, and it's still a fashion, to be honest, but I think that's a good fashion, a good trend, good habit. But it is already one that has already died down significantly compared to where it was at like 5-6 years ago in terms of, like, you know, schools and whatever. So people just need to chill. Oh no, you're right, tics Tourette's. Oh fuck's sake, yeah. Tics Tourette's talk. TikTok. Oh my god. Hey guys, I have a tick now. Apples. That's ticking, don't you know? I'm so OCD. Yeah, I like stack my pens together. Like I have to have this like this thing neat and tidy sometimes. I'm so OCD. So OCD. Yeah. I'm so neurotic sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it will pass. It will pass. It will improve. Things will get better. And then it will come back in 10 years' time. Yeah. What? I didn't have to do this before. Fuck off. I don't have to fucking log in before to view this article. What? What are they? They're like... No, that must be like fuck up. You didn't... This stuff wasn't locked the other day. What is going on? Don't fuck with me. Another example of their artwork. Yay, more commission examples. This was done in coloured pencils, which doesn't usually survive the scanner, but I like the results. Obviously, I used a free texture for the background because I'm lazy, since this type of commission wouldn't include a background. Ugh. So business, such business. Commissions like this also available coloured digitally with markers, Copic, acrylic paints, or watercolour. This is from 2011, back when they were active. That's 10 years ago. And this is also after they had dropped out of university. So we're at least 19 or 20 at this point in 2011. Okay. So they're 30 at the youngest. Okay. Calion Smith, Arien Smith, whatever you want to call them, is 30 at the youngest. Do you remember there was that trend for a bit? There was that like really popular thing, like an artist reimagined, drew some Disney princesses as like in lingerie and some sluts, and then the people were drawing the tattoos, and then people drawing them like just this, that, and the other. Like every Disney princess got reimagined as a black chick, as a Chinese chick, as a just every Disney princess got reimagined as a dude. Every Disney princess got reimagined as Shrek. Yeah, Arien Smith jumped on that trend. Obviously, disabled artist Arien Smith noticed a significant lack of disabled people in pop culture, especially when it comes to invisible disabilities and service animals. To combat these misconceptions, he took Disney princesses' pop culture icons and reimagined them with relevant invisible disabilities and service dogs. An entrepreneur, artist, and personal development leader who spent years helping marginalised folks. Where's this article from? 24th of December 2018? So in 2017... He felt invisible disabilities were often mocked and marginalised, which he attributed to the lack of representation. Through his Disney Princess series, Smith wants to start holding media companies responsible for creating disabled characters who live fulfilling, complex, and meaningful lives. It's also important to him to address disabilities that are less known or that still have stigmas attached to them. The project also aims to educate people about less common types of service dogs, like allergy alert and psychiatric dogs, so the public becomes more aware of the range of abilities of service dogs. While Smith would like to expand his project to other pop culture icons like superheroes, he's got other projects on his plate right now. I'm busy designing a dog-themed tarot deck where 15% of profits fundraise for service dogs. The easiest way to sell anything on Kickstarter ever is promise a percentage of the profits to charity and then never prove it. I will say, like, some of the artwork that I've seen the tarot deck, it looks okay. It's fine. It's whatever. It's like not the most imaginative thing ever. But yeah, this artwork's shit. It's like got some pictures. Like it's traced. It's traced generic shitty like vector style artwork. You know, they use pre-made textures for their backgrounds. It's really poorly colored. They don't actually understand anatomy or shading. It's just not very good. And I shan't be showing you all of their shit artwork. Oh, this is their Tumblr Dissolution and Creation. Again, more of their really shit artwork and Here on what was it? DeviantArt, you can get like a commission for like $20, but here, you know, it's like $200 to $400. Oh God. Just, and they will draw fan art. Any sexuality or pairing couple, also polyamory is fine. NSFW, ecchi, hentai, all that stuff behind closed doors. Portraits of real people with their consent, of course. Maybe not though. Celebrities, no consent needed for safe work content. You're not going to be asking celebrities for their consent for the ecchi, hentai, and all that stuff behind closed doors, are you? No, you're a grifter. You want money. Fucking piece of shit, chatter. Crossovers, real life fiction, otherkin, spiritual personas, etc. System alters, OCs, animals, non-sexual, tarot cards, comics, and other stuff like that. Won't draw non-con, dub-con. I will draw other forms of NSF, dubs. There's any gender combination. BDSM is fine, as long as it's determined consensual. So as long as, you know, I'll draw a rape scene for you as long as you tell me it's consensual rape. Sexual furry animal commissions, humanoid, some anthro is fine though. They just don't like furries, so they won't draw like sexual furry shit for you. Some sensitive material, case by case, racist. No, racist messaging. I'd really love to work with anyone interested. Please message me, send me, ask or an email if you are. I'd appreciate any signal boosting this, as I'm a disabled artist, guys. Thanks. Back in 2016, they've had two separate like fundraiser, Kickstarter, GoFundMe charities. If you just, I can't like. Fuck it, no. What? I'll find it. I keep forgetting I have a keyboard in front of me. My laptop keyboard doesn't work, so I have a other keyboard, but you know, it works. Calion. No, I need Arien Smith. Sorry. Arien Smith of the mighty Aryan race. Dog. Is the search, I believe. Just get that one up for in a bit. Like, this was updated quite a long time ago, but you know. According to LinkedIn, Calion Smith started working in 2012. Fuck off. Get out. Go away. Then the employee has changed 6 companies and 6 jobs. On average, Calion Smith works for one company for 2 years, 10 months. You know, that sounds impressive when you look at that quick brief. Calion Smith has been working as a mental health consultant for Calionconsulting for 91 days. If you're interested in this candidate, contact him directly by using contact details provided by Signal. Let's look at his his history. Bachelor of Fine Arts at the Maryland Institute of College. No, he does not. He dropped out, and he admits that in various old tumblers. Freelance children's book illustrator and logo designer at Baby Shakespeare. Like, they did some logo design. Intern at Art at Large. Ergo, they're a freelance artist. They were an RA at Maryland Institute College of Art. Like a hall monitor. Found out like they helped teach kids. I don't include them. Like, I don't have my fucking CV. I did that work when I was at uni as well. I did some RA work where I was like teaching year 11s and stuff, and that is what got me interested in doing teaching properly. But founder, owner at We're All Sacred Beings, April 2015 to April 2021. That's how you get that nice fake amount of employment time, guys. Just fake it till you make it. Founder, owner at Uncover Your Joy. Reiki practitioner at Self-Employed. Still doing that. Professional speaker, and this is updated by them recently, so this isn't a mistake. They're still doing this. Professional speaker at Uncover Your Joy. Mental health consultant at Calionconsulting. Mental health consultant at Calionconsulting. Have you ever seen such a wonderfully full of shit LinkedIn in your life? Ever. Right? Right? Like, that's next level, right? I will read the chat in a minute. We're just going to get through a little bit more, and then I'll get back to the chat. Okay. So there's a date on here somewhere. 27th August 2018, they started a Facebook fundraiser, service dog fundraiser for PTSD, DID, and mobility for Arien. They raised $120 of the $4,900 US dollars that they asked for. Oh my god, Facebook, fuck off, I hate you. You're such a shit website. After my Disney Princesses with Service Dog post went viral, I figured it would be wise to move my fundraiser over here, especially after You Caring, the previous location, disappeared a few weeks ago. Oh, You Caring got shut down for being actual scammers, didn't they? Here's my story. After surviving serious sexual abuse, I live with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, DID, and a debilitating chronic illness that causes serious pain and loss of mobility. I live daily with dizzy spells, anxiety attacks, severe pain, and dissociative episodes. I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of therapeutic help and no longer have dangerous crises, but I do still need a service dog to keep me safe and assist me. For instance, when I dissociate, I'm sometimes not aware of cars going by. But I thought it was a superpower and a gift. A service dog would be trained to stop me from going into them. Also, I have almost fallen a few times due to the physical condition, almost, but they haven't. I have, and I need alerts for that, so I don't run the risk of brain injury or something similar. They never ever say what their disability is in any of their posts ever. They just cite that they have a disability. I've also lost the mobility I used to have, so I need a service dog for this to get my independence back. It's been 2 years of fundraising, so this is a huge break for me. If I can make this goal, I'll be on top of the world. Why this amount of funds? I have a great breeder. I'm working with cosmopolitan companion dogs, golden doodles, and a great local trainer who can do a full service dog training contract from puppy to fully public access trained. I disagree so much with fucking dog breeding. I hate dog breeders. I'm sorry if anyone here is a dog breeder or anything like that, but just rescue. You all like Dante, right? Rescue dogs aren't violent or vicious or any of that shit. It's just fucking bullshit. Treat them well and they'll be the best dog you've ever had. No one loves you more in this world, in this universe, than a rescue dog. The puppy is $2.5 fucking grand. I got Dante from the Blue Cross, fully vaccinated, fully chipped, neutered. Like, they'd only had him for a few days and they did everything. They did a home check for us. They did everything. 100 quid. That was 50 quid and 50 quid donation. So I don't believe that. And training will be between $4,000 and $6,000. No, it won't. Plus a vet, safety net, and supplies gear around $1,500. What? I've fundraised around $3,000 already on my own. That's a lie. Genuinely. How you can support? Go right ahead and donate if you can. If not, please share this fundraiser. Consider supporting my business, the Major Barcana. Oh yeah, 15% of donations, the 15% of money from their tarot card deck. Oh god, is that $3 grand? The 15%. They were you remember they said it was going to go to a service dog charity. I just linked that one. Here's another GoFundMe they started. For some reason, there's a UK GoFundMe, but using the, I don't know, maybe that's just the thing GoFundMe does. But this was started. Where was this started? It says somewhere else. We'll find it. Tali was my service dog in training and has been doing amazing until she was attacked by a negligent dog owner. Someone who passed her aggressive personal protection dog off as a service dog, sneaking it into our apartment building on May 31st. Wait, what? Tali had a neck bitten at. We were both cornered multiple times, and the dog's owner was yelling at us. This sounds very made up. As someone who already has PTSD, it was a really jarring incident. It's been incredibly upsetting to be victimised in this way and have such great support like Tali taken away from her extremely helpful role. What? She became my service dog to assist, but like, how did you afford it when you never got the money? She became my service dog to assist with my DID, PTSD, and seizures after I survived 15 years of violent abuse in childhood. Although neither Talia or I was seriously injured, Talia was shocked by the incident, developed canine anxiety, meaning she can no longer work as a service dog. This means almost 20 grand of training costs in labour and out of pocket went completely down the drain. But most of all, my precious dog is terrified even just around our apartment. What did you do to your fucking dog, you piece of shit? She cowers in the bathroom or under the bed. What did you do to your dog, you fucking piece of shit? Has accidents, barks at any strange sound, and freaks out at any other dog. What did you fucking do to your dog, you fucking piece of shit? I'm hoping to get her into treatment for the anxiety as well as pursue compensation from the other dog owner. But this all costs money and adds up quick. I don't believe you. I'll also need training evaluations from behaviourist vet appointments and possibly prescriptions or over-the-counter remedies to make Charlie more comfortable. With everything adding together, it could cost upwards of £1,000 to remedy everything. The pandemic has increased the pricing of certain services too. Let's throw in a pandemic mention too, not to mention all the lost time and costs of training her, which is really significant as a disabled person. I'm truly grateful for any assistance sent our way. Yeah, so this is from literally 1 year ago, guys. They were grifting for money. Again, the support so far has been amazing. Like, why aren't they still fundraising for this dog when they didn't achieve the money they were going for? Huh? Thank you all so much. I was able to go out yesterday and buy Talia a few things. There's a new chew, great for lowering overall anxiety, a new puzzle toy, she pulls the fabric out, and some pet CBD that was recommended to me for when she's really scared. Oh no, dude. I'm so grateful for all your help. Thanks for helping me take care of my pupper. They received 9 donations from people. I'm assuming probably all family and stuff. I don't know. They always put the fucking location. Yeah, they live in New York State, Glen Falls. I don't know where that is. 7th of October 2018. It's been an incredible month running my first Kickstarter for the Major Barcana, a dog-themed tarot deck. Truly, this deck was born from the Royal Service Dogs project. I realised how much dogs inspired people wanted to continue educating about service dogs. Why do you care so much about the Royal Service Dogs? They're a UK thing, aren't they? What? But a way I could sell and reach more people with. Yeah, you do like, hey, here's the thing that service dogs, money, you're such a shit, God, you were such a shit. So I designed a dog-themed tarot deck with a very special purpose. Each card features a real dog. Woo! 15% of profits will go to fundraisers for other disabled people who need service dogs. I feel like that 15% was what got you your service dog. Each deck shipped in the US contains 2 service dog fact cards. It's been super exciting, and there's only 9 days left in our campaign too. We're 70% funded, but still have quite a bit to go. If you'd like to purchase the deck or share a Kickstarter, here's the link. Oh, I haven't checked this link out yet to see if they actually got fully funded or not. I reckon this must be the one where he got their money from. I reckon this must be the one that earned them some money at some point. Yeah, 1.7k followers on this Facebook page of theirs. Gosh. Right, this so far, hasn't it, guys? Why are you trying to force me to log in? You let me see your shit the other day. Oh, did I just need to click that X? Possibly. Duh. Fuck. I'm an idiot. Yeah, just that fucking post again, I think. Yeah. Okay. We should probably look at Sophriel Speaks now. I'll read some comments again first, I think, and then we'll hit up the final bit of this investigation. And there is so much more. This is just please go on their YouTube, copy their fucking email address, put that into Google, guys. Hit enter. Have some fun. Alright? See what websites you find, see what you find. So we've been going through we've been memorizing numbers for a reason. I've been going to memorize those numbers and burn those numbers into your head for a reason. Because if you find, and I've got the screenshots, so like I can prove all of this. Don't worry, I'm not the sort of person to chat shit, as you should all know by now. They've claimed in some places to have been abused for 8 years, some places to have been abused for 2 years, and some places 15 years. They claim to have known about the DID for 5 years, 4 years, to have been treating other people with it and helping others with it 5 years, 6 years. It's like, numbers can't get confused like that. Not in regards to trauma and abuse. No, it's not like that. Yeah. Oh, I feel like this article was really bad, wasn't it? Yeah, I love this. Literally, the day basically they get they supposedly received their diagnosis of DID that they had to have, that they just had to have, and all this other shit they talked about, and then they go and write this like thing of just fluff shit, you know. Anyone can become a contributor to this website. It's not a special thing having an article posted on this website, okay? So don't think that's anything, all right? Their dogs look terrifying and deformed, and I would never ask them to draw or paint a dog for me, ever. Created by Arien and Bale Smith. Bale isn't their partner. Bale was one of their alters, guys. Don't worry. They had 178. Yeah, pledged 10.5 grand. They got $10,300. Fuck me. They got $10,000 from 179 people. Fuck. Oh my god. Here we go. And I guarantee you not that 15% of that. Arien and Bale are two disabled artists who happen to share one body due to a condition. Oh, okay. I thought it was with two disabled artists and just okay. Due to a condition called dissociative identity disorder. Together, they designed the Major Picana, a dog-themed Harry deck, originally inspired as a way to make enough money to get the service dog. Both passionate illustrators and dog lovers. Bale's a bit of a punk, and Arien's a soft and gentle soul. Together, they bring the light-hearted but strong energy of Terry to life through beloved canine imagery. Mad. Sydney Smith. That's not a name I've seen yet. Who is Sydney Smith? Who is Sydney Smith? Sydney Smith is their real legal name, isn't it? Interesting. That's another name to Google then. Fuck. What was... Oh no. Oh god. That's... Unfortunately not going to show up. Thank fuck. Jesus Christ. I literally just posted my fucking stream key into fucking Google. Jesus Christ, Pete. Unsurprisingly, yeah, you're not meant to share that. I'm just going to do this thing because there's some more of his websites that I really wanted to show you, but I didn't fucking bookmark. We'll see how long that takes. Alright, let's have a read of the chat, and then we will actually hit up this last bit. Let's do it, because it's 4 in the morning, and I'm going to give this half an hour more, and then I'm going to go sleep. Oh my god, you guys chatted loads, fuck. Guys, god. Chatting so much. I love it. They're old enough to know this is disgusting. Someone gets sad and says, I'm so depressed. I have autism, and whenever I do certain stims or like to organise, lay out my stuff in a certain way, my mum always goes, OCD, stop being so OCD, haha. Like, it really isn't the same thing, mum. Feel ya. Yes, fuck yes. You can be sad without being depressed, Karen.
Why is it always the worst people that want to be representing? Like, I didn't ask you to speak for me. Yeah. Without like that, does he really think anyone will care about his drawing? They raised 10 grand off of that shit. I'll have you know, my prostate and breast cancer metastasized to my brain. It gave me the ability to see into the future, fly, and turn racism off for 20 seconds at a time. Fuck, bro. Mangakara, that's powers. That's true. I what does STG mean? I sometimes know what it means and sometimes don't. The problem is that now service dogs are a trend. A lot of people do not need one or are not willing to put the time and effort into training. It takes 2 years and it's real work. Agreed. Yeah, it's like the same as having a fucking blind dog. You know, I'm on my second service dog, my first washed out, and I'd start over after a year and a half of training. That's brutal. Wow, low-key bestiality advertising. Just thought of something. What if someone does a joke about the switching videos and just makes a video of them switching a light switch on, off and on, switching caught on camera? Oh my god. Do I get a permission from my did crew to make that video, please? Grandad's Lounge, switch caught on camera. Can I make that video? Please. Please. I'd only do it if you guys give me permission. I'm the director of the company, founder, consultant, and researcher, all the same guy who never finished university. Arien Smith kecked up. Of course he has PTSD. I'm actually sad to say I saw those dog drawings and I actually like them. It's true, you never see disabled representation, so I ate it up. Yeah, fair enough. That's fair. It's when you look at them closely, though. His stuff does look good at a glance. I will say his stuff looks good at a glance. Like, but they're not good. I say this is someone diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I'm guessing that's what the pain and mobility condition is. Mainly as there's no test and loads of possible symptoms, so it's possible to fake. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Rescuing, adopting is always the way to go. Hey. If you want to chill, you can. That's cool. Yeah, I can see the association similarities, and that is essentially caused by trauma. For someone that wants to help others, he wants money for his business and a dog. My disability is similar, and there's so many existing conditions that are invisible and easy to fake. Oh man, I'm starting to feel miserable for no reason. I'm for the nights. Oh, sorry, Otto. Take it easy, dude. It does get stressful, this shit, after a while, doesn't it? Like, because you just like pricks, right? You know, it just blows the mind. It just absolutely blows the mind. Yeah, I feel like he's making most stuff up, and I hope it is made up. If it is disgusting how many people fake service dogs to get pets into places, that is a very common event. Yeah, Bobo, just start scamming people. I won't expose you. You'll get my blessing. Like, apparently nobody cares, so you know, apparently it's that evil. I mean, that easy. Sydney Smith, the ID, first glance, nada. Cool. Might do a deep dive on that later. No, Bobo, you should know by now. You do speak for the whole community. We've established that. That's already established. You're not allowed to have like more than 1,000 subscribers, have the ID, and not automatically speak for the entire community forever and always. Isn't that right? I think that's right. That's what I've heard. Oh man, crashing again. Laptop always crashing. Thanks, laptop. God. Goddamn piece of shit laptop. We're going to have a quick look at Sophriel Speaks, and then I think I might just have to cover a bit more of Calion's shit tomorrow. There was more than I anticipated. Honestly, this person has made enough content for Kiwi Farms to have an absolute field day with them. But I feel bad for them if that does happen. Like,
don't actually wish that upon them necessarily. But it's gonna happen, ain't it? Like, that is what will go down if you make yourself out to be a liar and a hack and a shitter. I don't know. Your people will come for you, basically. There's nothing to stop that. The power of every person in DoD, the voice of every person in DoD in the world. Yep. Told you, it's superpower. Lols. I have powers too, apparently. The power to bestow powers upon others now. It's cool. It's cool. Just blow bubbles. Just blow bubbles. In Minecraft. Whoa, the fuck? I didn't click that. What are you doing? Stop it. Ah. Laptop. Stop. Stop. What have you done? There we go. Thank you. God, why does clicking those images make them massive? They're not actually links to anything. What a piece of shit. Yeah, I need to grind. You can grind. I'm busy. I'm much busier. God. I can't read this. Where are my fucking glasses? Text on this. Yet another terribly designed Tumblr. God. I've been doing work with my own subtle energy body for over 4 years. And for the past year and a half, I have helped others heal their own energy. With this reading, I can help you understand blocks, weakness, and strengths of your subtle energy body and start you on a personalized healing journey based on your own energy. Each of our own subtle energy bodies are extremely unique, so one healing modality may work better for you than another. And I can help you unearth this information. 20 quid for the full report order here. Akashic record, over 150 people have found joy, inspiration, and insight through these Akashic record readings in my half a year of channeling the records. When I complete these, I give each one the intentions to provide you with spiritual healing and guidance intended for your highest good, in accordance to the beautiful energy body of the Akashic records and the universe itself. The Akashic records have the ability to share all past life information, as well as advice towards healing current life struggles, especially when the struggles of this life are connected to ones in your past. An Akashic record reading is often synonymous with a past life reading, but with a more direct purpose towards providing healing knowledge to aid your spiritual journey in your current lifetime. $25 per page, up to 10 pages at a time. $25 to get some healing, baby. Spirit guide readings after having an amazing experience when I was contacted by a follower with an inquiry to speak with their spirit guides and channel them in an intuitive reading. I decided to offer this additional service. I loved it and felt safe and confident while doing so, and they suggested that I offer these through Tumblr too. The guides that I worked through here and during Reiki treatments have come through very strongly, and I've really loved getting to know the spirits that come in light. I'm a spirit that comes in light. I also come in the dark. Just come everywhere. Sorry. Through these readings, you can deepen your bond with your guides, listen to their intuitive advice, find greater healing, and ask them any questions you wish. The readings are in semi-paragraph, semi-dialogue form, 25 per page, up to 5 pages at a time. Akashic record via phone, Skype, subtle energy ebook. Ebook is a 60-page PDF, the basics of the subtle energy body. It's a downloadable $7 PDF ebook. Every business, bro. Every fucking business, bro. $45 for 40 to 60 minute Akashic distance healing via Skype. You get spirit drawings. Here you could pay $30 for a full body sketch, $60 for a full body. Maybe put what were the prices on their art Tumblr? I don't know. Oh, examples. I never looked at the examples. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, Tumblr's asking me for consent. Fuck off. Fuck off, Tumblr. So is this what you were expecting next, guys? That's the question. Doodly. Yeah, he's a chakra healer. Just a casual bit of cultural appropriation with everything, Reiki healing, you know, just everything, Akashic records. Message from the community. This be Dodge. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. It's something this guy. Tumblr, are you still trying to get me to fucking agree to privacy and shit? Fuck off. I hate you, Tumblr. I hate you. I hate you. What are you doing? This was not the case before. You were not asking me for a password. You were not. They've gotten shit on lock, guys. They've gone and got shit on lock, guys. What? Tweeted about what ages ago?
I didn't add him.
I couldn't have. It's just, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. Tumblr's just like desperately trying to get me to do this privacy consent, I think. And it's just fucking me up, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Who knew illness can be cured by PDF DLC? Yeah, spiritual healing shamanic PDF downloadable content. Don't worry, everyone. Maybe Grandad Peak can continue to gift out superpowers and give us one of the powers to cure our mental illness through appropriation. No, that power is forbidden, even to me. I told you to wait. I know it took us like 3 hours to get to the plot twist. That this is the thing that like confirmed to me that they're a grifter, and it is going to get worse once my internet. What are you doing? Why does it keep trying to? What the fuck has happened? What the fuck has happened? Why does it keep trying to get me to like log in? I can't. What do you mean enter password? Whose password? What is going on? They're fucking freaked out, haven't they? Enter password? What do you mean enter password? There didn't used to be a fucking password for this. What are you going on about? I was just on their time. Are they watching this live stream now and going through their websites locking stuff? What's going on here?
Someone's tipped him. I know someone's tipped him. I can just feel it. As soon as you started looking at his stuff and the first website had changed, someone's tipped him. Whoever you told, someone's tipped him.
Well, no, Holly, it's that I've been live 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly. But you started looking at the stuff and he'd already deleted.
No, yeah, babe.
Changed stuff and stuff.
Shush. Can you shush, please? I was on the mic going to pick you up, so just stop, please. I love you. Did you grind? I need a bomb. Bubbles. I need my bubbles. Fucking prick. Huh. Well, even more Arien Smith websites dead then, I guess. That's okay. I got the screenshots. That's fine. Yeah, he's in here. It's not that he's being, it's that this person's obsessed with themselves. I think somebody probably has gone and tipped them on Twitter, recently, in these last few hours, but this is like new. I checked out sophriel Speaks. We were just on it. We were literally just on it, and now it's been locked off. Guys, can you try and find it, please? Yeah, hey Calion. Feel free to say hi. Feel free to let us know what's up, huh? Yeah? How about it? Ooh. Yeah, make sure you give me a like. What is that? Oh, right. Right. You don't be granddad like this, you fucking idiot. All right, I'm just gonna start showing you the screenshots I've gathered then to finish this off. Please don't crash OBS. OBS might crash in a sec. If it does, I'm coming back. Don't worry. Blah blah blah. Do is just open all of these up in a fucking thingy. I was just getting to the point where I was going to prove to you that this person is in fact the next Nan. Started watching you today, trying to figure out what you're talking about, so I just joined the stream. Yeah, we're 3 hours in. I am sorry, and we're almost at the end. Like I'm going in literally like 20 minutes or something. We were just hitting the final bit, but it seems the guy that I've been looking at is watching this stream as well, because a website of his Tumblr that we were just on just changed. Calion Smith, please stand up. Please stand up, Calion. Calion, please stand up. With peace and love. Please stand up. Yeah. This guy's a grifter because he knows what's up. Like, this isn't... Fun times. Fun fucking times. Alright, let's have a look at the screenshots I'd been gathering. Oh, I kept telling myself to do this days ago, and so annoyed. There should be more. I should have been fucking archiving shit. This is why Kiwi Farms does this stuff, instead of idiots like me, because, you know, we tip too early. So, remember that really shitty video of his we showed, you know, that contest entry video. This is the description and deets for that. Woohoo. Like, this is only 2 years ago, guys. This person, like, I know I've changed a lot in some ways, but I'm still me. I haven't changed a lot in other, like, this is who this person still is. Woohoo, here's my entry for AWeber's awesome and generous contest. It's a real honour. It's not an honour. It's not a fucking honour, you fucking brown-nosed fucking simping twat. If I make it to the finals, it goes to public voting. So if you want to help out, sign up my email list here, blah blah blah, 1 like, uncover your joy, I'll answer and start voting. You'll also get a free ebook offered to everyone who signs up. Thank you, AWeber, for your consideration. Yeah, I'm sure he's just seen the stream. I keep saying that. People of power. Hi, Calion. Hi. This is, like, again, even though, like, descriptions change slightly, it would seem. This is why, I guess, I decided to do this, because you cannot accuse me of shooting down. Okay? Robert Sano, who the fuck are you? What are you going on about? Have you finished grinding it? Yeah. Hey, my mate's back. So yeah, like, he makes these fucking inspirational meme porns, and they get 672,000 monthly views. Like, I'm not even close to this dude's scale of influence. If you don't think this person is influencing shit, if you don't think this person is shaping how your community thinks and affecting shit, you're fucking wrong. Every single one of those inspirational things to do with mental illness or DID comes from this person. Every single fucking one of them, it would seem. All the ones you will see shared on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they all come from Calion. Like, they're not particularly original or creative, but they have churned out fuckloads of them. Absolute fuckloads of square pictures with text on them telling you something to make you feel slightly better about your day. Okay? They are the king of this shit. And again, they keep everything up to date. Like, they're still advertising Uncover Your Joy here, but they've also, as you can see, they've shifted their name to Calion on this one. Like, I know they're Calion, Arien all over the place, but, you know, I'm not shooting down. Like, that is something I care about. The only people I will ever shoot down at are actual child abusers, pedophiles, things like that. I don't know what this person is in terms of that sort of shit, but they are big, okay? Claire Butcher, feel free to share. Also, if anyone wants to see if they can get on the Sophriel Speaks, and it's a stupid fucking name for a website, but it will come up. You will find it as like the third or fourth result on Google. Laptop, stop crashing. Let me go to the next fucking picture. This stream would have been faster if we didn't have to like pause to wait every 10 seconds for my laptop. You know, this is them on Facebook. Hello, a brief heads up, since Facebook seems to have my work shadow banned. Classic outcry of somebody who hasn't been shadow banned. You're not popular. God. Just another about me to have a quick read of. Oh. Gotta blow some bubbles. I've had a mix of caring and harmful encounters in the mental health system. I've had empathetic and open-minded therapists who have given me life-changing support. I've also faced psychiatric abuse, neglect, and plenty of stigma. Through deep levels of resilience, I managed to survive despite the lack of care I received. Someone with DID and BPD, I was often disbelieved and treated as untreatable. Psychosis was seen as attention-seeking, and trauma was often ignored. You know, there's nothing about you that seems remotely attention-seeking, is there? So few practitioners and organisations knew how to work. Yeah. Oi. Oblivious. So few practitioners and organisations knew how to work with someone with the idea and provide specialised care this 1% of the population requires. Despite the stigma, I learned how to manage my own conditions. I've successfully fused all alters, combining all the ID identities in one person, and have healthy and stable relationships while living with BPD. Okay. This was like their first Instagram post. I don't know, I just found it funny. Hey lovelies, I'm finally jumping on this Instagram train. So a bit about me, I'm a disabled survivor of abuse named Arien. I live with complex PTSD, myalgia, lemonitis, and dissociative identity disorder. And gosh, am I passionate about helping other survivors. I founded Uncover Your Joy in 2017, initially to help people living with mental illness, but then moved on to coaching survivors of abuse primarily. I've met with clients across the world, and starting in January, I'm designing an e-course to help other survivors find love after abuse. Hope to see you enrolled. Yeah, this was their post when they came back to Instagram this year to do this. Yeah, like, to be this Calion inspires person. Yeah. Yeah. This Plutonic Alchemy is not Calion's website. This is somebody else who Calion has used the services of, and they have a testimony on this person's Plutonic Alchemy. Plutonic Alchemy being they're a LARP registered Reiki healer, and a LARP registered Reiki healer, an astrologer, a crystal healer, and a herbal and a holistic healer. Plutonic, baby. They do crystal healing and tarot. From Montreal, of course. Yeah, Reiki. Yeah. But yeah, there's a testimonial on their website from Calion. This reading from Bay was such an exciting thing to receive. The reading itself had dozens of resonant insights, awakening me to blocks and personal judgments I was making without even knowing it. But these intuitive skill is incredible, and she explains each core component of the reading in a very easy to understand way. I feel a deeper connection to the stars, myself, and my spirit after this reading. Calion, Arien Smith, uncover your joy. Like, that's recent. Like, this person's looking at the other grifters to figure out their shit, you know? We've looked at that. Oh, this is another one of their old websites. Arien, 25, non-binary, he, him, spoony, mainly art, aesthetics, service dogs, and activism. Please say private in your message. It's this blog, I think, must have been created like probably around 2014 or 16 or something. They were 25 then, so just another, oh yeah, it was this one with the really bad artwork. Yeah, the really bad artwork. Like, bro, that is not the artwork of somebody who has got a degree in fine art. Like, yeah. Great artwork. Definitely not traced. Yep, got those screenshots, got these ones screenshotted. Yep, see, we've got the screenshot of the, see? Grandad gets the screenshots, and we've got videos of this stuff too now, so it's all good. Oh yeah, in the hashtags with stuff like Yahweh, NSF dub art, NSF dub commissions, for hire, NSF dub, otherkin. Like, they were trying. FAQ. I'm Arien, a 22-year-old entrepreneur, a life coach. I'm a spiritual person, polyamorous, neutral good, Hufflepuff, integer. I'm a spiritual person, mindfulness, energy work, etc. An LGBTQ+ activist, a Reiki practitioner, and an artist. I went to MICA for a couple of years studying illustration. If you want to check out my mental health activism and coaching work, here's my website. I'm super passionate about golden retriever, snakes, aesthetic, fashion, disability rights, and mental health. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse. I've clinically diagnosed PTSD and dissociative identity disorder, and in-progress diagnosis of chronic illness, mobility, disability. I'm also autistic. I work a lot on accepting what comes my way and working to foster the best life possible. Because of this, I'm a passionate activist for any and all marginalised groups. I like any human and still learning. So if I ever speak out of line, appropriate, or demonstrate ignorance, feel free to send me a polite private message. Nah, just exposure. Here we go. Here's this list of the altars that no longer exist. They're all fused. There was Arien, the one who mainly ran this blog, though he doesn't consider himself the host or apparently normal part. He considers himself an altar just like everyone else. He identifies as the age of the body, he, him, or they, them pronouns. There's Bale, protector altar, a punk and a pretty silly guy. There's Scion, a stoic, intelligent, stoic, intelligent and logical individual. He does the stuff the rest of us can't handle, like in the past when we were forced to do morally compromising things, technically a persecutor. But we don't like using that title and consider him a protector altar. He can be very nurturing and assertive when it comes to getting all our needs. You can't be a persecutor and a protector. That just doesn't, like, you either do stuff to damage yourself as a human, or you do stuff to help yourself as a human. It doesn't. Very quiet, I don't know. I might be speaking out of turn there, so I'll just ignore that. Very quiet and timid altar, highly anxious, Ava. They then programs, appears mid-20, one in the mid-30s, identifies as the age of the body, so that must mean 22. Little Arien, despite sharing Arien's name, he's a totally unique individual, not big Arien, age sliding. Totally unique individual, silly, funny, spontaneous, and very friendly, although quite shy. He will usually sneakily be out and only admit he's him if he's caught. If someone says, "Is it Little Arien right now?" He, him pronouns, masculinish, though probably more like agender, age 5. Saf, a mostly dormant altar, though she might have recently started coming back and working with us again. She's feminine, in her late 20s. She tends to be the really kind and nurturing, or sort of a sassy and seductive punk. Sassy and seductive. Just got one of those cool, funky, sassy and seductive rare type altars. This dedicated coach, speaker, writer, advocating for individuals living with mental and physical disabilities. After Arien was the victim of a violent relationship, he was left fighting PTSD and a dissociative disorder, which he says robbed him of his joy. Despite this, he worked hard to transform the pain of his past into a life that he loves. He created Uncover Your Joy in order to help other survivors find joy, peace, and prosperity after abuse. Yes, this is one of the oldest descriptions of his that I could find. Yeah, quite different to the more recent descriptions, right? OBS quit again, I'm so sorry, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Okay, this might be mean, but is there anything this dude isn't? No. There isn't. That's yeah. 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 And yeah. Runs in the same circles of mental health professionalism as Caroline Springs and Valerie Sarneson's. Yeah. This list here. Oh, that was something I found really funny about their Tumblr as well. Notice who reblogs and likes their stuff. Uncover Your Joy posted this. This solution creation reblogged this from Uncover Your Joy. And then sophriel speaks. Reblogged this from there we go, guys. It's back. sophriel speaks, and just so you know, like, it's not just that they're freaked out. Notice this. What's that say there? What's that say there? Yeah. Yeah, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, they replied when I took the screenshot, which you can see the date was on the 2nd of July, 2021. You can see that there. Screenshot date. So they're active on sophriel speaks. We've got to keep that in mind, okay, as we get to the end of this. You are a sacred being. My website, my Twitter, my Facebook, none of those things actually worked. Even though this is probably their most active Tumblr, where they're constantly replying to people, and they seem to have quite a bit of business on here. sophriel Arien, he, him, a blog about healing, personal transformation, mental health, and everyday spirituality. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, where's that about page? Although I'm most often known under the name of sophriel here on Tumblr, my actual name is Arien. I'm a life coach working with people who live with mental illness, an Usui Shiki Ryoku Reiki practitioner. Usui Shiki Ryoku Reiki Katsu no Jutsu. An intuitive energy healer and someone who works with the Akashic Records. I'm generally just a person who wants to help others heal in any and all ways. I'm also a business owner where I use intuitive readings, coaching, a spiritual blog, and energy work to heal others. The website for my spiritual business is here. I'm also blah, 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 blah. I'm so sorry. This has been so long. I'm so sorry. Here we go. This is the last thing I need to read to you all. This is the last thing. that makes, this is the bit that I read, I got to this and I was like, oh, this is Nan. This is like Nan and Nin combined with like some kind of business fitness bro. It's so weird. Like, they are everything. I see myself first as a human and a healer. Someone who, like us all, is capable of fully channeling the source and the universe through love and bringing a light to this world. It is my mission to pursue this light giving above all else. Zoom in a little. Not rotate. I said zoom, Peter. I do most of my spiritual. I do identify as having been a spiritual being in past life, not always having embodied a human form, and have walking in as an adult. But I do not see this as something that keeps me separate from any other human on this earth. Indeed. I do most of my personal spiritual work with Reiki, the Akashic Records, chakra, and the other forms of energy healing, mantra, nutritional healing, and aromatherapy. Maybe Chloe copied. Oh, fuck. Did Chloe copy sophriel? Although my spiritual practice is eclectic, I don't strictly affiliate myself with New Age beliefs and structures, since I find it often to be ableist, escapist, and with many traps that quickly lead to toxic attempts to avoid true healing. God, because you need true healing, guys. Wait, they're always saying that people don't need to follow true healing on their Twitter these days. Does somebody want to like screenshot that and just like tweet that at them, that bit where they talk about toxic attempts to avoid true healing? Fuck my life. I'm not a fan of using spirituality to solely cure mental illness, though mindfulness can be very helpful, nor am I for the culture of shopping for spirituality. I do, though, employ many techniques that I've learned about from many cultures and newer theories, since I see all information as having the potential to heal myself and others. Above all, I trust my intuition to guide me and logically discern as appropriate from that. I also do my best to shift through New Age beliefs so as not to appropriate. This blog, specifically, is dedicated towards answering any and all asks sent. Question? I always answer everything in my inbox, and I will continue to do this for as long as possible, hopefully always. This includes topics about thing I don't always have experience with or agree with, since my ask box isn't filtered. I will answer to the best of my ability and share my own experiences, even if I don't personally share the same viewpoint as the asker. I answer all asks within 3 days at the most. Each of you who visit this page are people I want to help and heal, since we all deserve bountiful love. I will share what I can provide from my heart with you. Sophriel, Arien, agender, he, him, 22. And you saw this is a website that they are currently doing business on, making money from. Here's a pic of me too, so you can get a better feeling of my energy. That's what they look like at the moment, isn't it? Now, what do you think is the age group of people paying for things like Akashic healings and stuff? It's like teenage girls trying to get a tarot reading on a sleepover and stuff. And here we've got a 30-something-year-old saying that they're in their 20s over and over and over on website after website. I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. Also, a quick thing that is important regarding the content of this blog: I'm not comfortable with the concept of soul bonding. I am a part of a DID system, but I'm okay with temporary possessions and such. Binding other spirits to mimic real system experiences is something I disagree with. I'm a survivor of 15 years of violent abuse. Arien Smith has been illustrating for 7 years. Apparently he got a 4.0 GPA in college, despite dropping out. Dead website. Them trying to... just always the same images, like the same images that they re-uploaded in like 2018 to an different website. They were trying to sell them, get work from them back then in 2014. Another dead site, another dead site, another dead site, another dead site, another dead site. Another dead site. Another dead site. And we're done. I will read the comments and then I will say goodnight to you guys. But whilst I catch up with the comments, if you would like to all start letting me know whether your verdict is guilty or innocent, okay? We'll have G's in the chat for guilty and I's in the chat for innocent, alright? Cool. Apparently years of therapy is wasted on me, medication is wasted on me. I should have just grabbed my crystals and sang Happy Days. Yeah, that's exactly how you heal mental health. Okay, yep, websites are gone, cool. Madness. Message was retracted. It is weird coincidence that Calion used the name Sydney Smith once, isn't it? Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Entrepreneur life coach. Could this guy be any more douchey? I don't know if I can list all the things they've said they've had, Bobo. There's too many things. He lives in a carousel, I'm over. He didn't live in a carousel, right? Abuse robbed him of joy, gave him superpowers, was a blessing and was a curse. It's everything, guys. It was 2 years long, it was 15 years long, it was 7 years long. Yeah. Tumblr account's fully gone. Okay, yeah, so he's aware of what we're doing then. Cool. I'm guessing that he didn't want us to find the age discrepancy and deleted it or whatever. Yeah, I know. I've also got more screenshots on my phone as well of other stuff as well. So, yeah. GG. Thanks, Bo. Jeez, 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 jeez. Well, Calion, I think the verdict's in. Ouch. I think the court decrees this guilty. So, proper video on this coming. I'm not going to say this week, it could be next week, it could be the week after, at some point, because, you know, I'm going to need to go through this, because literally shit has been deleted, man. This is why I'm telling you, he's not got mental health issues, he is an on-the-ball grifter. Like, I've never seen anybody reacting in this way, not lashing out at me, not blowing up in the chat, just instantly logging into all these things and privating and deleting them. That's mad, right? I've never seen anyone do that. That's like next level ninja skills. That's pretty crazy. Message from community, guilty as fuck. And again, I'm personally not going to say that they do not or never had DID. Well, no, I can say they don't have DID because they've fused. Like, it's not even fake claiming because they've achieved final fusion. Oh my god. Like, crazy, right? Crazy. Crazy. Thank you so much for joining on with this, guys. This has been so much fun. Went on much longer than planned. But I enjoyed that. You nutters. You just spent like 3.5 hours listening to me chat shit. Final evolution of the red. Oh god. Thank you, Calion. I feel like you've just given us some new memes, bro. Like, We've got some. You're a meme. You're a meme. You're a living meme now, dude. You're our first rare type. I'd only been covering commons. Oh Jesus Christ! I'd only been covering commons up until now. I'm so happy to have covered a rare type. Like, I feel privileged. Your first rare, guys. Shiny. And yeah, they're the ones causing drama with multiplicity in me. They're the one that literally, it's so evident now going through it all. Like, it's so much more obvious. Like, that's what I felt anyway, because they were literally the only other person talking about fusion, full stop. And then, yeah, this just makes this so obvious, right? Right? Like, oh, wow. Like, this person actually made dissociated look subtle, basically, in my opinion. You know? This person makes Team Pinata look talented, and this person makes Chloe look subtle and genuine. I'm not sure I can insult somebody worse than that, God. Oh, I don't think they're called Sydney Smith. That's just obvious now, isn't it? If that's the name of somebody famous at DID, then that's what they were doing there, isn't it? And fuck knows what their real name is. It's obviously not Arien. What white parent would name their child Arien? Come on. It's a name he's come up with for himself. Calion is a name he's come up with for himself. Like, they're like... Fuck knows. There's definitely way more dirt on this person. Definitely. I wouldn't be, like... You need to look through those YouTube videos properly. I wouldn't be surprised if there is something along those lines in there. Maybe not exactly switching on camera, but something similar. But yeah. Absolute madness. Alright, thank you for joining me, guys. I'm going to say night now. That was loads of fun. According to one of his latest tweets, he's got a client. It's like, I've just got my first consultancy job booked. But I've treated thousands of people around the world. Oh, fucking... Links, likes, I see you've all liked it already. Share this? Go and share this on Twitter and at him. That could be funny. Yeah, do that. Do that for me, guys. Go share this on. No, don't actually. No, I'm not. Don't say anything nasty to this person. Just let me handle it as always. It's easier that way, okay? Cool. Peace out, A-Town down. Night loungers.